Yo, welcome to Don't Quote Me. This is the No Holds Bars Gloves Off Candid Edition. And as you can see, we are in a different environment. And we're just going to let some things let loose today. We're going to talk about where we're going moving forward and how you guys have been interacting and also perceiving us. And we're going to talk about also how we're going to change some things up moving forward. So let's get into it.
Yes, sir.
Yo, so the biggest thing about this episode, right, is that we sit down and we study podcasts a lot behind the scenes, and we think about, what the fans want. That's why you see we've been on for 2 weeks, just recalibrating, recalculating everything. And I think when Dude brought Coffee on the show, before we filmed, Coffee was like, "Yo, I don't like you," and I was like, "What?" And she's like,
Me too.
"Yeah."
She likes me. I like you, Coffee.
Nah, but she was like, not as a person, because I don't know you like that, but yeah, battle rap, you know what I'm saying, as a battle rap analyst. And I was like, why is that? Because that's not something I hear that often, because I think I'm pretty thoughtful, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And she was just like, nah, man, I think you be biasing, or you have,
We're stuck on nostalgia.
right, so
Those are her words.
even though I didn't agree with her, I thought about specific times where I had done that in the past, and I was like, nah, you know what? Like, let's bring some new energy going forward, because, like, I can't speak for y'all, but for me personally, whenever I tell somebody, like, nah, man, I didn't like the performance, or you didn't do good, or what they feel like is a bad critique or whatever. Yeah, what 50 said?
I'm sensitive about my heart.
I'm sensitive about my shit. Don't fuck with my art.
There you
Like,
go.
people be mad sensitive. You know what I'm saying? And for me, it's never like, oh, I'm gonna kill Drect when I see him. Or niggas like, damn, bro, word. You said I didn't do good. I'll be like, damn, nigga. But like this is us making a better effort this year to really like bring y'all behind the scenes, because I feel like y'all deserve the real.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, MJ,
Yes.
who's the worst battler? No, I'm playing.
I was about to let you have it. We was taking the gloves off.
All jokes aside, and
Okay.
that reverts back to the statement that I made prior to us recording today.
Okay.
I'm sensitive about my art. That's
Yes.
like a nigga getting in your face and being like, you trash. Everything you said, like, we get around a group of bitches.
Uh-huh.
We in the room, we all spitters.
You mean women?
I'm sorry, we get around a group of women.
Right.
And some baddies here, and I just choose now to be like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, I'm the nicest nigga in here. Bro ain't fucking with me. I know he only rap when he wanna rap. So that's what I mean when I say it'll turn into like a fight, because niggas be sensitive about their art.
Right.
Niggas take time to craft those.
Yeah.
Niggas is
Right.
thinking, busting their brain. Niggas is getting writer's block. It's not like niggas writing the first thing that come to their mind. Niggas is actually putting thought and time, and it's only
With
for
you.
me to do it and
With
paint
you.
that picture, and you just be like, nigga, that
Yeah,
shit
niggas
trash,
whack.
nigga.
Yeah.
That shit kind of wild, bro.
It is wild, but to me, it's like, I feel like it's a show and prove. If you say that and we in a room and baddies is in here, I'm gonna say, yo, let's spit something then. Let them decide. Yeah, and I check a nigga like,
If I embarrass you,
I'm about to say,
then you
when they
are.
smoke
Then
you,
guess what? Then guess what? If you smoke me, then guess what? I take my L that day and I'm writing even harder. Yo, this nigga really embarrassed me in front of everybody. I gotta go home and it's never gonna happen again. That's because I'm a real MC. But if I'm a weak man, then I'm like, yo, what's up, nigga? What you want to do? Nah. He who brings up a physical altercation in a verbal argument lost the argument. That's how I am. That's how I am. So yeah.
Yeah,
So
It's fact. Or niggas who bring up bread.
there you go.
All
That
the
too.
trash.
And we're not. Yeah. And we're not talking about bread. And you bring up bread. Yeah. You lost the argument.
You know what I'm saying? So
what if he got the bread on rap?
Now we have to be talking about bread for you to bring up
yeah,
bread.
you can't do that. I done sold out shows everywhere.
That's
But
fine.
You trash, but your shit just hot
That's
right
what
now.
Yachty say. Niggas say yacht trash. He be like, huh? Show the Richard collection,
But what
all of that.
What are you gonna
can't
do
fuck
if you
with
can't
his
show
money.
nothing else? If you can't show hot bars, what else you gonna do? You gotta show bread.
This is the showcase what my talent got me.
Got me too.
No.
And off the rap.
Yes, bro.
You showing me
Right.
what? You showing
I'm
me
black.
what?
I was
Define talent.
Yeah.
There you go.
Define talent.
You showing me what your
No, talent today.
No.
The definition of talent today and our era are two totally different
I
things.
don't think so. I just think it's two different
I think
things,
so.
but people think it's the same thing.
I'm gonna tell you yo, what a really big part of the problem is, right? So I'm sitting here listening when Little Uzi was hot, like his hottest. I'm sitting here listening, and I'm like, yo, you know what's crazy? When you talk about these award shows and stuff, you got Lil Nas X had the biggest country song. Niggas didn't want to put him in the country category. You know what I'm saying? You got Lil Uzi making alternative and rock records, and niggas want to call him a rapper. I'm like, that's really what's changing our culture is the fact that we graded niggas based as rappers because they're telling us, oh, that's the category of this niggas, and he black, he a rapper. He from the hood, he a rapper. No, niggas done crawled over into other genres and they're dominating, and you forcing us to look at it like rap. I'm not. If you tell me that Lil Uzi is a rock star alternative dude that rap sometimes, I'm gonna be like, oh, he's killing everybody in that category. And I think that's part of the reason why we look at.
We gotta have sub-genres.
Yeah, I agree. And then what's crazy though with Lil Uzi and them is that they're bringing back genres is dead. Rock is dead. Like, not for real. Alternative is dead. For real. Think about it, bro. Back then we had the bands. You had rock
make that
bands.
short.
You had boy bands.
Rock is dead.
Rock is dead. No, give it a thought. At least in the mainstream.
He said that.
I'm with you.
All right, mainstream.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I'm not into rock and know that.
But I'm gonna tell you.
I looked at you. We was thinking the same thing. I was like,
I'm gonna tell you,
rock niggas ain't
Bro,
from the
I
kids.
listen to everything.
I'm gonna tell you why.
And rock is dead. Like from perspective of from the early 2000s till now.
But you me tell you,
Now it's alternative.
But you me tell you why rock is dead. Rock is dead because it consists of more than just yourself. It's a group.
A band.
It's hard to get
It's
5
instrumental.
people on the same page. This person gotta know this instrument.
Do you
It's too
guys
much. It's too much
consume
time.
rock music?
I do.
No,
I
used to back in the day. I would
Back
listen
then.
to every now and then.
That's a strong statement.
I've
say it's
never
dead?
listened
What?
to rock.
That is dead?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
topic?
the last rock record
Well,
you heard
I'm
mainstream on the radio?
I'm not a
Back
super
then, when Limp Bizkit was
hardcore
coming
rock
out, niggas knew
super
Fred
fan.
Durst.
But
Niggas
what's
knew
on the
all the
Billboard
niggas
charts
on
right now?
rappers,
Like,
though.
if we don't know the top 10 and the Billboard charts, we don't know if it's dead or not.
So what you're saying, I get what you're saying. You have to be in that. But what to June's point is, we wasn't listening to rock music back in the day, but we all knew Red Hot Chili Peppers was this, Aerosmith was
Now,
this. That's how big they were.
I was listening to rock
Other
music
niggas.
back in the day.
That's what I'm saying.
And I do understand there was a time when rock was at the number 1s, number 2. Right now,
Yes.
it's like mostly.
You would turn on
pop.
MTV, and what would you see?
Yeah, but MTV is a different.
But MTV used to play rap too. So I'm saying.
But
like,
what I'm saying is the way music is distributed now and promoted, like nationally, is different. So I wouldn't know what rock is doing because we don't have those platforms
let's put it like this.
that's telling us what rock is
mainstream,
doing.
you know what I'm saying? On Billboard, rock used to chart on the Billboard.
Yeah, but that's the point
Nowadays,
he's
what's the
making.
last rock record really?
I don't know what's
Billboard?
charting this week. Do you?
No, I don't.
No, but that's the point.
could be
That's the
rock
point. No,
records,
but that's the
that's what
point.
I'm saying.
No, but hold on. That's the point that he's making. He's saying
You know what I'm
if it was big enough, like because I guarantee you the rock fans know that Drake is number 1.
You feel me?
You see what I'm saying? They might not
Hip-hop
even
is the
listen
number
to
1
it.
genre right now, but we don't know if rock is dead.
We do.
Okay.
As a
Not
collective.
argue with you.
Like I said, look.
Look, right?
I'm sure they have a number 1 song, but we don't know what it is. Is what the point of what I'm telling you
But
is like
back
it's
then,
dead.
but
If
back
we
then,
knew what the number 1
if
song
we knew what
was,
the number 1 song was.
Yeah,
We knew the
I'm
number
with
1
you.
artist. We knew Kid Rock coming in,
Yeah.
doing this shit. We knew Limp Bizkit and them coming in.
Yeah.
System Up and Down. All these rock bands and shit.
let me
coming
find
in,
out you really a rock fan. You supposed to be on the rock
I'm a music
podcast,
fan. I'm a
man.
music fan.
I'm with you.
You feel me? Period.
I know what you're saying.
So-
Rock isn't dominating the way it dominated back in those times.
Right. It's not charting. It's not around. It's not relevant.
You
no
want to
more.
know what's weird about that? Being that they play live instruments, I would think that would never come.
Why
second,
should it go? I
come
love
second
it.
to any genre because hip hop strives off of live instruments. So without rock artists or whatever, those people that can play piano, the live
all that
guitar,
shit,
all of
right?
that, we should never come.
I think-
Perfect example.
Second to any other
This
genre.
is another group right here, Linkin Park, right?
Yeah.
They came out. They went diamond. What rock group is coming out going diamond today?
No, it
None.
ain't one. It ain't one.
Going platinum?
I don't
None.
It ain't one.
I'm not into that.
Yeah, but-
That's why
But
I
this
I
goes
can't
back to
speak
what
on
I
it.
said.
You were
The numbers
into
would
it
look
then
crazy
and
if
you
they
knew.
counted Lil Uzi on
Yeah, because it was more dominant then.
But that was
Hip
back to my
hop is the
original point. Is
dominant
that
genre right now, but music is also being distributed and promoted in a different way.
Hear me out, dude. Right back to the original point is that like Lil Uzi, I respected that he could come in and do multiple genres, especially ones that like don't even click anymore. And
Right.
then like, you know what I'm saying? He's like an artist where you can't put him in a box like, oh, he's just a rapper, or oh, he's just a rock artist.
Yeah, I
or,
like
oh,
that
he
about
this.
Uzi.
Like, nah, Uzi is like an all-in-one
He's an
package.
artist.
He's an artist.
He's an
I
artist.
love
You
that.
feel me? So like, he can adapt. Even Lil Nas X, even though, shout out to
He
the Alphabet
freaky.
Gang. You
Yeah,
know what
I
I'm
like
saying?
She
that.
said he freaky. She said
Lil
he
Nas X is
freaky.
freaky.
The blood shoes fucked me up. But,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Give
too.
me, so send me them bloody, whatever.
Bloody-
Send me them.
Them shits is the devil.
So we know what was we talking about the other day when we were saying like you got so much time to get into the meat and potatoes of the pod that like before people click off. So let's get into it. Gloves off, right? So this Wednesday, well to y'all this Friday, y'all gonna see our 2023 year in review episode where we're gonna go through our top 10 lists or whatever. But we had a really crazy year,
Yeah, we
man.
did.
So if we speaking and being real, some of the biggest news of the year surrounded Remy and Easy, right? And so we sitting here looking at comments, like we see what y'all are saying. You know what I'm saying? We see Twitter, we see Instagram, and it's been a little weird for us to navigate because I got a relationship with Remy, and Du had a relationship with Easy that obviously y'all know about because y'all talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Work.
So I'll just say so we're very careful when navigating and not talking about certain topics.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if y'all want to hear how we feel, here's how we feel as a pod. You know what I'm saying? Like dude, how do you feel about that whole situation, honestly?
Honestly, it's annoying at this point. Like, honestly, I feel like shit happens. Like, I guess you could say I'm a little more seasoned than everybody in life. So it's like very repetitive at this point. I hate the other side. I hate that it crossed over to the other side.
Mainstream.
And people are so like obsessed with it in a sense. I'm mad that when it comes down to hip hop, that niggas is a part of like a hip hop scandal. Like it's
Are you really banned from Chrome?
I'm really banned from Chrome. Yeah, like
Have you ever tried to go to a Chrome event?
I went to one Chrome event, the initial Chrome event,
Okay.
in New York City, the first one, and then after that, I'm not gonna lie, like no shade, I just wasn't interested because I live in Atlanta and most of Chrome's events are in New York City, so I don't really want to travel up for that to 42nd Street to pay. Even though I have family in New York, still it's a hassle for me. So no.
So you've never been to an event and they like, oh nah, you're
No.
not access denied.
No.
So technically, you don't even know if you're really banned.
No, I know for sure that I'm banned because Coffee was booked to Battle Couture, and Coffee adds me to her entourage as that's my friend, and I like to support Coffee in person when she's battling, and she was told that I was banned, and I was banned since Hitman versus Easy. Yeah, I didn't know because we was still cool, but yeah, that's the word.
So how do you feel when somebody says something publicly about you? Like are you just with Arthur with the ball fist? Like
No.
I'm gonna say something.
Sometimes I say shit. Like I said something to this blogger today. Sometimes I'm in the comments. Sometimes you will find me in the comments because I do consume a lot of media, and I like to be in the know. So I do, and I like to know who's upcoming. I like to know what the perception is about me. I don't care. There's a difference. I just like to know what the perception is. I don't care what it is, but I like to know. I like to know the thoughts. And sometimes I'm in the comments. Sometimes I'm in the comments talking shit. So yeah.
Right. So I'll say this, like from my perspective, with being cool with Remy, and especially as she started trying to like cultivate and build up Chrome, like we was talking all the time. Like I get a lot of calls, people like, yo, you think it's real? Yo, you da 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 da. But honestly, like, of course, like people gossip, like you hear things. I'm like, nigga, I don't like. We had the conversation, like I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how the fuck am I supposed to know? I'm not in niggas' bedroom. I'm not on niggas' personal phone calls.
I
to
was
know what's
very
going
much
on.
like, I don't think so. You know what I mean? Very much from
Nah, we both
in the
said that,
beginning.
honestly.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I don't think that's what it is. But
Right. So, but my whole thing, and tell me how y'all feel about this too, as somebody who's blogging or we talk about journalistic integrity all the time, I'm like, nigga, what does that have to do with niggas rapping unless somebody says it in a battle? Niggas ain't saying in a battle, if we spending 45 minutes of our podcast talking about that shit, that has nothing to do with us. I think we in an era where inside hip hop, outside hip hop, battle rap for sure, you got all these bloggers that want to insert themselves in everybody else's beef, everybody else's business. So now I'm part of the storyline. Now I'm getting hits. We don't feel like that shit is necessary because we have other shit to talk about. So we're addressing it so y'all can hear us be transparent.
Right.
But we really don't care. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I feel. I mean, I don't want to speak for y'all, but
that's what it comes down to. It's like what Mook said, rest twerk. Like y'all niggas don't mind your business, son.
I like how he read that bar though. That's not.
It be a lot of shit like you know for the fans.
That bar was like crazy.
It be a lot of shit that we know that we just don't say on cam, but it's because it's not our fucking business to be there, and that's not our input to, you know what I'm saying? That's not our place to be there and do that.
And so, like in respects to them, we don't know the full story.
Right.
There's parties that haven't spoken yet. We don't know other sides to the story. So if you ask me, the story is incomplete. We don't have answers. It's like you're hearing things, but you're not. There's two parties that's not speaking at all, and they might be the most important parties of all of this. So, I mean, it's incomplete. We can speculate, and then things have happened where it kind of forces you to speak. But other than that, like, there's no need for us to really deep dive. You know what I mean? But behind the scenes, we get a little pressure. Like, the whole band thing kind of threw me off.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I don't need to be in a Chrome building to watch a Chrome battle. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to be in person. If there's a female battle that's going on that would be a Wody contender, I could still watch it. So that's not a problem. I don't have a problem with the way anybody decides to conduct their business. I wouldn't take it personal. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know them personally, the party, Remy. So it's like, no, I mean, I don't know you as a person. So it's like, fine, I can still watch the battle. It's still about the battlers ultimately, and that's all that matters to me.
To me, from what I've witnessed from both of y'all, is both of y'all have stayed, kept your personal relationships with both of the parties separate, and I think that you have been like so. I don't want to talk about Easy. I don't want, because if I say it, it's gonna come off a certain type of way. And I think that that's very admirable that you would take that high road. And I know he said some things about you, and and you've taken that road. So salute, to you for going. Real talk. Because this is the platform where you could have been like, yo, let me get on here.
Like, guess what? I'm about to pop my shit.
You could, but you didn't do that. So at the end of the day, I mean, I think that both parties. You should
if it comes down to like I don't like arguing with men. I feel like a knockdown arguments is very. No, but look, we could have debates, but when it gets when you're crossing a line. When you're crossing a line, like a disrespectful line, then what do we, it's off. We're done, because disrespect shouldn't be tolerated. You know what I'm saying? It's not healthy. It's not productive. It's not progressive. I'm not engaging any longer past that. I could speak my truth and move on. Like, I'm fine with that. People are going to say shit. You know what I mean? People are going to have thoughts about me. They're not always going to be positive. And I'm fine with that. You know what I mean? But I can speak for myself. I think I have a big enough voice in battle rap that it's threatening enough for sometimes people to really come at me. I've had people really come at me over the smallest things, so I know what it is. But yeah, I mean, can't help it.
I also want to say this about you, because your relationship with Remy, we've had conversations, and you have like always been like, I want to respect Remy. I want to, give her space and the whole nine. And you could, use this platform as, be on some, let me get views and let me say this, and, but you never did. And I think that shows a testament to like your actual relationship with Remy, to give her space, to never go at her no type of way. So I think both of y'all have done a commendable and respectful job of both of y'all's personal relationships.
Round of applause for commendable, respectable niggas. Before we get into the nigga shit.
Absolutely.
But Do another thing I want to say is a lot of people want to see you battle. You know what I'm saying? And you know I be begging you to tell your old Def Jam stories and all that type of shit. So I feel like it make you look more credible. You know what I'm saying? And would help you get a bag going into this shit. But I think like let's talk about why you haven't battled yet. There's a couple people have been trying to get you battle over the last couple months, and with all this shit that's going on, do you feel like it's just too much information? You don't want to sit through that?
It's the money. I don't care about the information. It's the
we
money.
need some money on.
It's the money. The information is irrelevant right now because the information's out. Every time Easy battled.
Tell why there's an emphasis on the money.
Because I'm a draw, right? So I've been told that I'm a concept. So meaning like a theory for battle rap. Like let's see if it works or not. And I think regardless, and that means like, can she win? I think, does it work? Is she gonna be good? Can she win? Is she gonna be the star that we think it could be as far as concept is concerned? We know it is a thing. Even if I had like a debatable or something like that, people are gonna want to see more. If I lose, people are gonna want to see more. I know how to rap. I look good on camera, and I have great voice projection, and I'm very aggressive. You know what I'm saying? I know what is wanted. It's about the money. Someone can go viral off of me. Battle rap's very tricky. It could be antics involved. They could bring out things, whatever the case may be, like whatever. I would be ready for it. But the point is for me to give someone, and it would be me giving someone that opportunity to come up off of my name for a little bit of change. It just wouldn't sit right with me.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Tasha K will pick up a round if a nigga said it from about you.
Of course.
And
put it all together.
And tell people
and put the story together.
Yes.
And be like, oh, here's another part of the story.
And you should be compensated for that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, why would I come outside? I'm already a name in battle rap. I've contributed as far as battling with Verbal Warzone, 16 bars when I jumped in with Easy vs. Dre Dennis. And that alone, if I post that, every time I post it, it goes viral. We know the potential for real. And it's just like, at this point, the details of what them speaking directly to me is a whole nother battle. Like, people have snuck in little bars with Easy, but talking directly to me is like, you know what I mean? Like, that's a big deal, I think. And I think that I should be compensated for it.
So look, man, let me take a sip, man.
Yeah, take a sip. Okay, now Direct taking a sip.
So
okay,
since this is the keep it real,
that was a fake sip. For some, I didn't see.
Yeah,
Yo, the way.
No, I did.
Nah, you tapped. It was a little tap.
I needed it to last because for the episode.
Nah, that wasn't what happened just now.
All right.
Okay, now that was a drink.
My son get you, right? If
So,
you need it.
yo, chill. Let me put this down. So, for the leagues out there, how much it gonna take to get a Hurricane Duke?
I don't want to put the price. Yeah, that's crazy. That's Direct crazy. I don't think we should do that. People want me out there, and people are willing to pay. I was willing to do something for somebody in particular, and he felt like it wasn't worth it. He felt like I was a concept. I needed to sell tickets myself. I feel like people are gonna want to see me. Period. I mean, we could all agree to disagree. But I am standing 10 toes down on my word. I rap too good. Like, come on now. Everybody knows that. I rap too good. Like, we not doing that. So
I'm way better than that. Yo.
I'm better than this nigga. This nigga definitely better than this
right. I'm definitely going to come out, but I just feel like, come on now. The angles is there. The name flips is there. I'm a writer's dream. My name's Hurricane Duke. I'm attached to some of the most craziest controversy that's happening, not only in the mainstream, but in battle rap. Like,
it's
please.
Too easy to write.
Yeah, it's too easy. I could, and I don't need this shit. I could rap and do features with all the battlers.
Yeah.
I'm fine right there.
And speaking of coming out, Mike, what's up with our High Off Life freestyles?
Oh my God, he had
those
two
need
of
to go
mine.
come out.
He got two of mine.
Because I'm gonna tell you what happened, Mike.
Just tell me I'm ugly.
It's Alabama etiquette. He don't know. You don't even know what you did, huh?
What I do?
Speaking of coming out.
Pause.
You don't get
Yeah, pause. Major pause. Yo, because our High Off Life freestyles. Because here's the thing. Yeah, because here's the thing.
Go ahead, go
The
on.
Don't Quote Me podcast, you looking at the 5-click right here that can all spit, you dig?
Yeah,
So we all did a High of Life freestyle. Be looking for that, Mike. We need that to come out because Cameron dropped his freestyle, and Cameron, you rhyme like Prodigy and Mobb Deep, and those are
Is
my
those
bars.
shots?
And it's gonna look like I
He's
copied
taking
Prodigy,
shots.
like I copied Cam, and I did this 6 months ago. So Mike, we need you to come on with the Come On Big Time. So yeah, be looking for that High of Life freestyle from the Don't Quote Me podcast.
Yes, we
You
did
dig?
that.
So-
I just want niggas to see that I'm one of the best.
Nah, but look,
Hard.
look, what I was gonna say was
Talk
to
to him.
your credit is that like, you underselling yourself to the point that I seen your battle with you was tag teamed with Easy and you battled Dre Dennis and I thought you was fire. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? And it was on
Right.
Verbal War Zone.
Yeah.
Right? Over the beat. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Whole aggressive style, all that shit. I'm like,
Yes.
who is this? I know dude, but I don't know who the fuck this is rapping.
All right, like that's not my friend.
But you know, any fan watching that never seen Dude battle, go back and watch that as a reference where, you know, she really could
Well, you
spit.
can get a glimpse of what I would bring to the
And what
stage.
she would bring to the table, right? And I'm giving you flowers because I watched that battle and I thoroughly enjoyed it.
And
Thank
bump,
you.
and bump
For
the
sure.
cheese up, nigga. After you watch that, bump the cheese.
I was talking to Dre, and shout out to Dre Dennis though. Like, you know what I'm saying, we be clashing over shit and all that, but I think in the nature of battle rap, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? He did what he had to do.
I battled
be
Dre too.
talking
We
shit.
fucking hella shit
But
to
shout
each
out
other,
to Dre
like,
Dennis
yeah.
and
It's battle
Face of the
rap
Garden.
today.
So P, let's flip it over to you and your journey real quick, good sir. No. I understand, man. Because she said some shit. No, because she said some shit that's relevant to you, right?
What?
So PC, you a grind time original. Let me tell you what your bitch about is classic material, right?
Facts.
The first grind time Georgia battle, was you and John. You won unanimously, and we felt like you, John, Sire, and Bricks was all gonna be stars in battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Fast forward, you joined NWX. You know what I'm saying? I felt like they was teasing like you was gonna be on URL. You know what I'm saying, for certain battles, especially after your B Magic battle. Talk to us about your journey and why you feel like you're not where you're supposed to be at right now.
That's a great question, boy. The reason why, the real reason, gloves off.
Okay.
Fuck.
Talk about it.
I had a lot of battles booked on URL when I was at the height of my career.
Okay.
I got niggas on film saying I got PC next on 15 Minutes of Fame on Hip Hop Is Real, saying I got PC next. Niggas like, word, PC making his debut on URL? Niggas like, yeah. And I'll get the call back. Sorry, man. Niggas is saying that I can't book you, man. Niggas is saying that you're attached to this league, and until they okay your release to us, then we just can't have no association on several occasions, on more than 3 occasions. So they felt like until I got that situation cleared up, they didn't want to do nothing with me. So it's basically like, what do you mean? I don't have no obligation to nothing over here. But since niggas got relationships, niggas just gonna believe whatever they say over what I say. They're not gonna be like, it's nothing going on. All right, battle's still on. They're not gonna say that. What they're gonna say is, well, this is the nigga that's handling the business over there that's saying that this is what it is. And this is the nigga that I've been knowing for 10 plus years. I just met you this year. I don't really know you to know whether or not you'll just say whatever to get on this league or whatever. So with that being said, it's just like, it came to a point where I'm like, I'm in a dilemma. I'm in a rock and a hard place. It's like, do I want to go out on internet and just be like, yo, niggas is holding me back, nigga, and just be being like that? Or do I just want to be like, you know what? Fuck it. If they want to believe that nigga, fuck it. I don't need the battle rap. I'm not hurting for no bread. This not my life. Like, I never battled with the expectation to battle for the rest of my life. I battled to get the eyes on me only for me to go ahead and just regularly rap. Everybody coming up, if you know how to rap and I know how to rap, we're supposed to battle. That's exactly what I wanted to ask MJ as well. Because I feel like he's the only person on this couch that has not battled, and that's kind of weird to me that he.
Oh shit! Oh,
So
go
may I
ahead.
ask this?
Go ahead.
Now I feel like battle rap is turning into something else. The way like it almost feels like hip hop in its infancy in a sense, because I feel like you can get just equal amount exposure, if not more now. You can get more money for less time and less work with battle rap, and it's almost like a way to challenge yourself as a hip hop artist. That's what I try to talk to myself about. Like, all right, I'm a rapper. I'm really good on beat, but are you an MC for real? Like, are you challenging yourself?
Dude, like, so when we came out, right, it was 09, right? Fun fact, me, PC, John, Saya, Bricks, we all came out on the same day, right? We all did the same tryouts and shit. He battled John the first battle and shit, whatever.
We came out as battle rappers.
We all came out as battle rappers.
okay.
Yeah. On grind time.
Okay.
See, you got me.
So,
Now it's him.
you guys were rappers
We all
first.
came out on the same day, like we all just.
Yo, niggas crazy.
I started it. Pause.
Were you guys rappers first?
She said y'all were rappers first.
I was an artist first.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I've been rapping since 12 years old. You feel me? I ain't gonna front of my first
I
rap.
got offered to
my
battle.
My first rap
but
was a
my
battle
management
rap.
didn't want me
You feel me?
battling.
Like, I was a rapper before battle rap, but my first rap was a battle rap. Like, it was 7th grade, and I battled to do it.
But this is like, people don't understand how close battle rap is to rapping.
But
Like
look,
when
but
you're
look,
on the street
But
level.
look, big game, right? So my whole point is, though, is that, 09 we came in, it was like, it was still kind of cool in a way to kind of do that shit. It was so brand new, it was so fresh. You know what I'm saying? At the time, like, YouTube just came around and shit. There wasn't no online battle. This grind time, it was the first YouTube league and shit like that for real, that got popping. So, you know what I'm saying? When we see Chris Petty, like, yo, tryouts, niggas hitting him up, like, yo, what's up? Like, you feel me? Like, we have an outlet out here for that shit. You feel me? So then when we go in there, it's like, all right, cool, this is fresh, this is new. Nowadays, it's just so oversaturated. Fans became battlers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Fans have
But
more
it's
voice
like
than
hip
us.
hop.
And us now. You feel
Where
me?
it grew so much where you want to do it. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
it's bigger now.
We ain't have analysts back then. We ain't have podcasts covering, you know what I'm saying, the
growing.
battles back then, all that extra shit. You know what I'm saying?
So I want to get back.
We had a forum, Battle Rap Forum, rapmusic.com.
rapmusic.com. MJ, to answer PC's question, why ain't you battle, man?
Okay, so it ties in actually to what June is saying and what you're asking. Like, I started off as a rapper first, so I rap. So now in our generation, battle rap was used as exposure. Like, Murder Mook was Murder Mook, but Murder Mook, you knew he was an artist too. So when he battle rap and got famous enough, and then he goes to Rough Riders or Cassidy rapping, doing what he does, and Swiss pick him up, it was battle rap was initially just a lane to get on.
That's right.
Right? All these leagues and stuff didn't happen until people like this came along. So we appreciate.
Like when Sirius at the Mook, he was like, "You battled 6 times on here already. Why you ain't got a deal?"
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
yeah.
The key was to get a deal. So for me, I was also always like, I want to be a rapper, just a straight rapper, but the battle rap. And I battled before. I battled like, Go Get Your Man, he nice, and MJ nice, and we go back, and I won. And then I battled again, and I was in college.
6,000 huh?
Yeah, no, I'm only 2-0. No, I'm only like 2-0 for the whole thing, because I also battled in a tournament in college, and I won, and I won money and everything.
I ain't know all this.
Yeah, I won money and
Nigga
everything.
won the BT Spring
But-
Fling battle.
Yeah, I did, for sure. I really did. It was like a tournament. Yo, he gone. But here's the thing. Because this was before like the 4 Horsemen and people like that. So like with me, like I don't curse. So with that, I always looked at that as a handicap. Because I looked at that, if I'm battling PC and this nigga go off and be like, yo, this nigga cussing at me and calling my mama a B, and I'd be like, yeah, look at his shoes. They be like, yeah, this nigga's whack. This nigga's whack.
Right.
You know, so that's how I looked at it. So when I look at guys like
I was
A-Ward,
gonna say, how do you feel when you see A-Ward?
listen, when I see them do that, I understand like how talented those guys are, because it's hard, especially A-Ward. Like, we've talked about him before. To be able to me, A-Ward's handicapped twice. He's white.
Facts.
And he wears his Christian on his sleeve, So to be able to,
Christian
he
on
does,
his
and so to be able to formulate that into attack and to beat, because listen, battle rap is nasty, it's disrespectful to each other, it's vulgar, it's dirty, it's low blow after low blow. and then we'll look at that and say, that guy's amazing because he does that. So I know me personally, I'm not willing to do that. So, and I know that if I don't do it, I might not win. And I respect that, yo, this guy will go lower than me. So he'll probably win. Doesn't mean he's better than me. It just means my morale is where it's at, and I just won't do
know
it.
who said
So that's
that?
why I didn't do it.
You know who said that to me in like 2008? Like, I'll never battle. They say the meanest stuff in the world. Now, my verse. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
She was like, I could never battle. I'm a poet. I love saying poetry. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, bitch.
Oh, my verse, come on. No, I
But
get
that's
it.
why she's not as active as she should be, because she's not like that. Like, you know, as far as
Yeah.
like,
She's true to who she is.
She's true to who she is.
I respect
don't
that.
think
I respect
she's really
that.
respected amongst the females.
She should be.
I mean,
Nice.
She's nice.
No, to
nice.
men,
Yeah.
I don't think like the female.
Yo, that's the first time I heard you take that take. Because usually you'd be like, yo, she was one of the niggas, da-da-da-da-da. Niggas would rank her mad. That's the first time I heard you say, like, a girl isn't nice to the females, but to men
But to
she's
men,
nice.
she's
Word.
Do you
But I
agree
think-
with
I
this,
think-
Stu?
Huh?
Do you agree with that?
With my verse?
That my verse is nice
To
to
men.
men,
Nicer
but
to
not
men.
to females.
Oh, go ahead.
No. I think that there's a bunch of opinions about my verse. It depends on.
No,
like,
I'm saying yours, personal opinion.
I think that she's nice. I just think that sometimes it needs to be like properly.
Put together.
No, just she's not received well. Like her delivery's not street, so sometimes the balance isn't there. But she figures it out sometimes. Like when she battle hustle. No, she does. Sometimes she figures it out. When she battle hustle, I think it was like either her round one or two. Her second round was great, and it's just like I wish she would rap like this for all round. I think that's what everybody likes, structure. Like even me as not a visitor, but like someone who's planning to enter the culture, I still need to figure out what I'm gonna be saying, how I'm gonna say it, the approach. You know what I mean? With my verse, she's not a black girl. She's not from the streets, so I would imagine figuring out an attack and approach is a thing, like every time.
So let me because you just said this, right? And because I'm literally the definition of a grind time nigga. Like
Literally.
right. Like when people be like, yo, you need more aggression in your style. You need more that. I'll be like, everybody's not like that. Like
No.
No, it's real.
we come from an era where niggas could get off with different styles.
Yeah, you don't
You
need to be
understand?
like
That's what I appreciated about grind times, right? So my verse, like, going back to what y'all said about like, oh, dudes like her and girls. Nah, I feel like dudes are attracted to her,
right.
and then the girls don't. You know, girls
I've
and
heard
girls.
dudes say
so,
she's trash.
So y'all look past that compared to niggas. Like we look at her like, oh, she a nice piece of ass. All due respect, my verse.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, but females look at her like, shorty, you trash.
Or
You know what I'm saying?
like she gets a pass because of the way she looks.
Because the way she looked from men,
Mm-hmm.
right? But then females like look past that and like, let me hear your bars though.
Right.
Oh, I can't relate. You a B girl. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
talking about the
but
hip
she
hop,
can
hip hop.
write.
She-
So
you know what I'm
she
saying?
can write. She has a couple of MC attributes
I think she's
that
nice.
are respectable down packed. She can freestyle.
I think she's nice, but like, you know, to the current style, could she be outdated?
yeah, but current style, yes. But then we're doing two things, and
But
she's
that go back to the generational gap. Like,
She's-
us older niggas, we'll go back and we'll be like, all right, we fuck with it. We
right. Well,
understand it.
if I may,
The new-
she's a certain type of artist, right?
Yeah.
She's really hip hop.
Yes.
So she's valuing different things. My values might not be aligned
Mm-hmm.
with her values, and I'll have to respect that because she wants to be in a traditional artist.
Nah, facts, but some fans, right, they'll sit there and be like, all right, cool, she traditional, but they don't want to open up their ears enough to like accept that. You feel me?
I
Like,
get
they're like,
both sides.
She ain't street,
Alright,
so
see,
fuck it, she whack.
alright,
Nah,
but
she ain't whack. She ain't falling on your ears.
Yeah,
As
that's
you
the
know what I mean?
beauty. That's the beauty of grind time because it was so large and
diverse.
so many different
Diverse.
cultures,
So many
diverse
different styles.
that
So-
nobody like they'll weed you out the game today
Mm-hmm.
if you're not if you're not fitting in with what we expect from
Yeah.
a normal battle
Yeah,
rapper.
that's a fact. I
got
Opposed
you.
to
I get
like
that.
grind time.
A cookie cutter battle rapper.
Yeah.
You gotta rap this
but
way.
grind time
the flow
is
gotta
more
be this
on,
way.
Grind time, you can comment Carter Deems and
Yeah.
never come out right now.
I love
and
Carter
be
Deans
who he
though.
is. That's what
I
I'm saying.
personally love Carter Deans. I personally feel like if Carter Deans can figure out structure, he could battle anywhere. I feel like
Anywhere.
any battler that could take the time and figure out structure can battle anywhere. Grind time's more
But what's structured to you?
international.
That's the
But hold
point
on,
we making.
hold on, hold
Like,
on. Here-
yeah, it's structured.
here's the
It's
thing.
structured the URL. style that everybody's
No,
so
it's a
used to
street
hearing
style.
right now? Or like,
It's a
ain't
street
no
style.
structure. When you're a rap artist, like, bro, however you come with and your style and your uniqueness, that's you.
Yeah,
That's
but
you.
you still
I
have
don't want
to
to hear
be.
structure. I don't want to hear the cookie cutter
No,
formula.
that-
You don't need to
Bro,
copy
I want to hear
anything.
shit. I'm like, bro, I ain't never heard nobody rap like
You don't need to
before.
copy.
That was fire.
You don't need
Whether
to
it's white,
copy.
black, I don't care, bro.
Right.
No,
As long as you
listen,
different.
that's not what she's saying. She's saying just like the structure of what the people want to hear of to hook them in. So somebody like my verse, I think my verse is dope. Like you said, she can freestyle, she can
Yes.
write, she got the look, she got it all. All she has to do is more in line of what grind time, what we're talking about is if you are creative enough, if you are impressive enough, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
Like B Magic is not like whoever was before him.
He wasn't.
He was so impressive though, you had to respect it. Solo, it wasn't like whoever was rapping before.
One of a
He
kind.
was so impressive
One of a kind.
that you gotta respect it. So what my verse, if that's what she wants to do, I would recommend just be impressive and polish your style so much that even though we hear PC and how he rap, when we hear you, we go like, yeah, it might not be PC, but you know what? I kind of like what she's doing. I like her style better, or she's doing her style better than he's doing his style. Then the person to go,
If she could study
rock
her
with that.
second round, because if people are saying my verse is, if this all like my verse belongs in King of the Dot, my verse is old school, my verse is traditional, but the second round is my verse is fire.
That's a style. That's
she
a style.
has it.
That's a style.
She just don't.
That's
She
a style.
didn't push.
But that's great though. Show
is great.
I do me in the first and the third.
That's fire.
second
But no,
I
that
show-
is- that
I can do what I can do what y'all can do.
That is-
oh, that's fire.
That
That's
is
fire.
you pushing yourself as a writer.
Fire.
You don't. People think that
That's
they're
what
not
my verse
slacking.
do. My verse,
and
yeah.
we are.
Yeah, yeah,
People
that'd
think
be
that
dope.
when they're writing songs, they're not slacking, and we are. I could look at my songs and I could look at my weakest verse, my weakest bars, and I'll know in that moment, like, I still never minded it. I still looked past it and still was like, it's just gonna have to do.
Right.
I know that I could have went back and revised it, but I just chose not to because I know it would get through because everything else that's going on.
Yeah.
You gotta be like that, I guess, with battle rap in your rounds. Like, this a slide. No, it might not though. Your opponent might
saying
really
push
have
yourself.
something that's gonna, But when they say push your pen in battle rap, I feel like, because I'm not that yet, I feel like that's what they mean. Like, you have to revise. Oh, this sounds, it'll pass. If you're telling yourself it'll pass, that means revise.
Great example. Let me give you one. Rex versus Chess.
Revise.
Listen,
Bro,
But nah, but that's big room for a small room.
no.
no.
I don't think so.
This is where
Yes, talk.
it says, bro, look, MJ know exactly
Yes.
where I'm about to go. Niggas are trying to, if that battle would have happened on a big stage, they would have said Rex need to push his pen.
That's what they would have said.
Bro was
He
not
old
pushing his
school. He
pen.
doing that, yeah.
He not this, that, and the third.
Yes.
But since it's in a small room and you can absorb the content and you can really listen, you ain't got the crowd to be like, oh,
Influencing
the crowd didn't
the
go
energy.
crazy for that bar, so he didn't
Rex
push
did more than
his
push his pen. He's
He
a
won
rounded
3-0.
battler.
You know
he
how
pushed
many
his
bat-
pen and he performed those rounds out.
You know how many
That's hard.
battles they said, if that was in a small room,
Yes.
Mook would have won 3-0, but since that was on the big stage, he lost. That's the
Y'all
same
tripping.
material, but it's in a smaller room.
Yeah.
Y'all are just saying because the crowd has a huge influence on whether or not you win or lose. That's just what it is. But it's not taking, y'all cannot take that away from the material. The
Right.
material is great as hell. Like, niggas like Twerk, the material is great as hell.
I
whether it's
still,
on a big stage
I'm gonna have
or
to
it's
go
in a
with the
small
crowd though,
room.
because I'm gonna go with the crowd.
Okay.
You have to write for a
I
crowd.
cannot control whether or not the crowd is
Don't
gonna
focus
react.
on
There
There's
is a way, though. It's
There's
obvious.
No way, bro.
You can.
It's
It's
no
too many
way,
circumstances
bro.
behind
There's
it.
no way, bro.
You gotta
There's
write for
no
the crowd.
way for,
I ain't
to
gonna
write
front.
for the crowd
No,
to
no,
react.
hold on, Pete. Like, you know
Close
what I'm
from
saying?
writing
I hear what you're saying.
and big
Like, I
stage
ain't
writing
gonna
is two different
As a
things.
battle rapper, I know, like, if I'm battling on a big
Okay.
stage or whatever, you want to write like the easier punchline, the easier like haymaker, like you know what I'm saying?
Digestible.
Digestible joint, so that the mass
do
can
that.
hear that.
That's a cheat code.
It is.
That's a cheat
It has
code.
to be done.
But see,
me, that's
but to
a
the
cheat
average
code.
fan, they don't even know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
And the
You dumbing
average,
it down.
average fan, you're winning the round.
Exactly.
You're winning
Exactly.
around.
Unless
That's
you
what
have the presence.
that's the
sorry,
whole
and the
camera
command.
versus in the building debate. Because I done see niggas in the building go crazy, right? And I'm like, yo, this is the craziest shit ever. Then I get home and I watch the footage and I'm like, oh damn, hold on, you feel me? Like,
I got an example for that right there. Jazz versus Rum Nitty.
okay.
Her shit is very digestible in the building
In the
for the
building.
women to get it and all of that. But before it came out, Jazz 30 them, this, that, and the third. I see it.
You watch it, like, what the fuck they talking about?
How are they not reacting to? Do you not just hear what he just said?
Yeah.
But that goes to show you the crowd has the influence, bro. The consumer is only concerned about what the crowd did. That's the only thing they're waiting for. They're not waiting for what they deem as fire or was not. They're only waiting for room shakers. If you had none in that round, you lost the round.
Yeah.
That's it, bro.
That's what happened to a lot in the comment section. A lot with Mook and Twerk.
Okay.
Twerk.
Mook and Reed as well.
Yeah, Twerk style is more room shaker.
Yes.
It's like punch, heavy punch, heavy
It's
punch.
fast food.
Yeah.
know what I'm
Fact.
saying?
And I'm listening to them like, nah, Mook won. Mook won 2-1. And they're like, what are you talking about here and saying? I'm like, nah. I'm not going for just the.
Bro, I was at homecoming and I ain't gonna front me watching it in the building. I'm like, yo, Twerk kind of wiped the floor with this nigga.
Right.
And then,
And you go back and
then
watch.
I get home
Very
and then
influential.
URL dropped the joint on the app and I'm watching it. I'm like, hold on,
Yeah, thank you.
this nigga Mook got on this.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying?
When we say
Okay.
things
And
like
that's
that,
better.
judges.
Okay, yeah, judges. I think judges is the thing. And speaking of judges, I think this is where you come in because you were the only battle rap ground time league that had judges.
I don't think
Right.
judges should be in the building then.
But hold on, June.
It should be weird. Like,
Hold on, June, because
I like being. I judged UM4 in the building on stage. I liked it, but I do
I feel
agree
like
with. I like judging it at home too. I like both. Actually, as long as the audio is clear, I like both. And let me tell you something about. I'm glad that we brought that up. Judging shit. This is why battle rap's not a sport. I'm gonna stand on it all the time. And this is why battle rap is entertainment. This is why it's WWE. It should be judged in the building. Boxing is judged in the building.
Right, boxing-
Basketball is judged in the building.
Okay.
NFL's judged in the building. Yes, referees do make mistakes, but that's just human error. That's the way it goes. I believe that those calls should be made then and there, and it should be done.
Oh, you
Whether
think
we
it should
look
be
back,
judged?
yes. Whether we look back and see, but we need seasoned people and trained people in place.
train.
And
Yeah.
train people in place
The
so that we
veterans
will
of our
respect
sport.
the decisions regardless
Yes.
of what. So, I feel like he made an error, but I ain't gonna say shit because that's so and so.
You know
Yeah.
You know what I just since you just said that? Season tickets though. Every battle rap event.
Why
that's happening
not?
the whole
We
That's-
could have an
that's what-
off season if
that-
this was a
Need all
real
the leagues to
sport.
get on the same page. That
My
is-
nigga, if this
Yeah.
was a real
Trust me.
sport, we can have a fucking off
dirty.
season.
Yeah, you know,
I'm tired.
Absolutely, and from someone that has been preaching about judges and the training of them on how to card, these battles as we're looking at it. You also brought back something back last year. We're a part of GTX, and where are you? Where do you stand with GTX and your fellow partners there? And will we see any more events from GTX, or what are you guys actually?
Why the
looking at?
fuck me and June ain't on them shits, nigga?
Because I saw John hosting the pay-per-view, but what's
You
up?
see me hosting out there, you feel
All
me?
right, all
Shout out to Rome.
So this is something that I don't drink again, right?
Okay.
Yeah, let's get into Drect Smith because Direct's one of the most quietest,
He
discreet
is.
people. He holds everyone's secrets
2024
I'm
direct talking
surprised.
this shit, you heard?
Down, say him.
Yeah.
that you haven't
How
had.
many
Like,
battle rap joints you
Direct never gives us a big paragraph on Twitter.
No.
We never get reactions from Drect.
Yeah.
And I think that a lot of people take advantage of that fact.
I agree.
And they downplay your star a lot.
When you don't toot
And-
your own horn,
Yeah.
they think
When
your
you
horn,
humble,
they think your horn
They
doesn't
play
work.
with
forget.
you.
They think your
They
horn
play
doesn't
with
work.
you.
Trust
Okay,
me,
so,
that's my whole
so let me
career.
ask y'all this, because y'all know me personally. Do y'all think I should be less humble out in the
No, I
world?
think-
Hold on, hear me out, bro. You my bro, right? I don't want you to change who you are ever in life.
I
you feel
think
me?
it works.
But talk your shit a little bit because you deserve to, my nigga, because you've been out here, you feel me?
All right, here's what we're gonna do. So I don't talk about this often, but I'll explain it in the best way I can. Right? So I love
Can I
grind.
ask you something?
Go ahead.
What's the second league that came after Grind Time? That you like, oh shit, it's another
King of the
league.
Dot.
You like that?
Was it
No.
Lions
I remember seeing Word War. Like a lot of
Word
niggas.
War.
Yeah, a lot of niggas don't know this, but they was trying to do a St. Louis versus Grind Time battle back in the day.
So
You know what I'm saying?
street status?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My fault.
Street
My
Shout
fault.
out to
I said
O.
Word War. Shout out
Shout out to
Word War.
O.
Shout out O. But like Street Status too, because they was like, yo, we got G Soldier, we got Young Ill, we got Verb, Hitman, we'll destroy
Not
Grind
Street
Time
Status
niggas.
too.
And I watched the videos.
That was a real
the
thing?
second league?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
G
but no, but
Soldier.
at this point, Grind Time was all Florida. So I seen them niggas. I was like, not yet, nigga. Nah.
We ain't ready for him.
Niggas,
type shit.
niggas
They had
was
Young
dead.
Ill.
Niggas was dead the whole
That
wave.
shit was on
Yeah.
YouTube?
Yeah, they had Young Ill.
Yeah, Young Ill,
This
Status.
was like 500 views at the time, you know.
Yeah.
That's what
No, I'm saying they was battling each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hollow. That's
I
it.
remember
No.
that.
It was before Verb and Hollow.
No,
I'm
he's
talking
saying,
about the first.
I'm talking about the
first.
second league.
Yeah. No, I'm saying,
Look,
but that
correct
was
me if I'm wrong, right? They said street status, but if I recall correctly, y'all came out 08, right? Grind Time.
February
But
08.
didn't King of the Dot come right after that in 09? After that? That was like the next big league after that?
honestly, it's big league, yes.
Okay.
But the street status thing, I remember seeing that when we was a couple months in, and I was like, nah, niggas ain't
Okay,
ready to
okay,
do no
all right.
league versus league or
Word.
nothing like that. But
Okay.
to answer what y'all saying, right? So the Grind Time thing is tricky for me, right? Because I feel like anytime if you meet somebody real, right?
Yeah.
They gonna tell you like, follow my steps, don't do what I did, improve, be better than me. Like as a father, that's what you say to your son, type shit, right? So it's like I see a lot of leagues making the same mistakes that Grind Time made, and I'll be like, yo, how do y'all niggas don't know? But
Type shit.
I honestly, behind the scenes, I make it my business to have, like,
Yeah,
whenever
niggas
somebody
like, yo,
call
G,
me,
like, yo, like-
like, yo, I was there at the beginning of like every single league. Niggas hit me, niggas consulted with me. I didn't charge niggas. Like, I did everything I could to make sure that the battle culture continued to grow, because that's really what I cared about, right? So we talk about Grind Time. Like, if y'all don't know the background, I stepped away around 2012 because I felt like there was, even though it was my company, you know what I'm saying, there was a couple of us on the paperwork, and I felt like there was too many chefs in the kitchen,
Right.
right? And I was at a point where I was like, yo, we need to be focused on marketing, sponsorships. How, like, I'm not going to lie, like, this is a very complicated story to tell, but basically,
Very complicated.
But basically, I don't even think you know this. I had a homegirl that was a budding star of a comedian, right? She was dating a very famous comedian at the time. You know what I'm saying? He didn't know I was her friend, right? He happened to reach out to me, right? And he was like, yo, come on the Conan O'Brien show. You know what I'm saying? We want Grind Time niggas on the Conan O'Brien show,
Wow.
da-da-da-da-da.
Wow.
Right? So at the time, I talked to Lush, we tried to set it up. Something happened, something got fucked up. Next thing I know, this nigga was mad at me. And I'm like, yo, nigga.
Lush?
No.
Nigga that
The
tried-
comedian.
trying to get you on the
Yeah.
show,
Respectfully,
right?
I'm not gonna say his name. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But he's one of the biggest.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he was like, and he was mad as hell at me. Yo, I did this, I did that, and I was like, something always sat weird about it. Like in my soul, I was like, there's something weird about that shit. So I got up with my homegirl, and this is like, if y'all seen a crazy video with me and Tiffany Haddish, it was like that weekend. You know what I'm saying? I got up with them, they had me doing some comedy stuff, and she was like, yo, like, this nigga's my mans, and he found out we was friends, thought it was something else, and he went crazy, shut the whole shit down. and everything.
Oh,
You know what
man.
I'm saying? So now my homegirl, she done went through some shit. She's kind of like not in the industry no more. You know what I'm saying? Some wild shit happened. But I think, yo, that situation for me was like the tip of the iceberg. I was like, yo, niggas was about to be on, everything was set up, da-da-da-da-da, and somehow I found a way to get fucked up. And I was just looking like, yo, I was a kid who loved battle rap that made it my business to start figuring out how to be an entrepreneur and how to do business the right way. And I was surrounded by a lot of people that was doing incompetent shit. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like, I always liken it to when Dre left Death Row. It's like, yeah, you got ownership in it, you one of the main niggas, this shit blow up, you gonna be a super millionaire. But I'm like, yo, if you supposed to be who you are, you gonna find a way to get to the bag regardless. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? And I felt like that was like a toxic work environment for me. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I remember at the time, this was one of the biggest things that pissed me off. I was like, yo, every single grind time division needs to have at least one female battle on the card,
Okay.
right? And I'll tell y'all another crazy story that I don't think none of y'all know after this, right? So, and people will argue, nah, yo, girl battlers are trash. Why are we doing that? Y'all making us do this.
Girl
So
battlers are
why-
trash is so crazy.
Right. So, but I was like,
At
nigga,
the time,
we
it was so new.
Yeah.
right, I was like,
I'm-
I saw the vision for it, right? I already know what you're gonna say.
Like
but
nobody, it
was
wasn't no
already
female.
work.
I remember the first joint was
Shut
Amy
your
Miller
mouth.
versus Gaddis.
No, but
They didn't
Mooney Divine and Oblami was
They already-
On the first big
Yeah,
card.
yeah.
And,
They probably
and then
just
I remember
trash
her
rappers.
manager came at you, right?
Oh, that's a whole nother story.
Nah, we ain't
That's
going into that.
no, we can.
Bitch,
but that's
it's
a whole nother
bad
story.
nigga rappers that's trash
So-
from the
I
gate.
said now females are dominating. Like back then.
Right.
Back then, there were a lot of guys that were trash. A lot.
There's too many guys that rap.
But that's the problem.
we-
When there's 17,000 niggas rapping, if you're gonna...
Let's talk. nigga.
No, hold on. Don't
yeah,
do this. Let me finish the story.
Finish some story.
Let me
Finish
finish
some
the
story.
story.
Hold on.
Y'all niggas about to have a whole face off in this shit. You know what I'm saying? But
Right here.
But I seen how, I seen the vision with female battle rap, right? And so I just felt like everybody else wasn't getting it, and I was trying to force them to get it, but I was like, whatever. So at the time, Sarah Connor called me. She like, yo, my bro Debo, I know him for years. You should talk to him. He got King of the Ring. He want to do all female joint. So I was there in the beginning when it, like
Just
just
starting
giving
it
niggas
up.
tips, giving niggas advice, and telling them like
And
how
they
to move,
called
what
me
they should
too.
do. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know you was back then.
Battle, because we about to do this thing. No, Vague actually was like, we about to do this thing, Queen of the Ring.
Yeah, when they first started, it was in Brooklyn, in around my hood. So I used to pull up to the events, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on out here? And there was just a bunch of females just battle rapping and shit, but no, shout out to Alphabet Gang once again. Be mad gay niggas pulling up. I'm like, yo, I'm out of here.
That was a big thing with Queen of the Ring that people don't talk about. How a lot of the niggas didn't want to pull up because a lot of gay niggas would
was
support
there.
Queen of the Ring.
Nah, but the gay niggas be like
That's
fighting.
that was a
like,
real,
you know what I'm saying?
but not fighting.
So
What?
why?
No, but you know what's
They
crazy?
be outside the event scrapping gay niggas.
The crazy thing about Queen of the Ring is like, I didn't have that thought. The first time I went to a Queen of the Ring battle,
That was a real thing.
I seen how many women and LGBTQ
Yeah.
people was supporting, and I was like, yo, this is a whole nother market that niggas
Yes.
never uncovered because everybody was being closed-minded. So I'm just saying it was shit like that over and over again that was like, yo, like I have to walk away for my sanity, you know what I'm saying, my mental health, everything else, because
I was stressing Drect
everybody
the fuck out.
still to this day, you know what I'm saying? But to answer what you said
To GTX.
GTX, was you about to ask me something?
I was
No.
about to say, why would your man Daylight back his meat out in front of the whole
Yo! I was there with my man at the time, like.
Why not even ask you, nigga? I don't know.
Go ahead, but
GTX.
I was there with my man at the time, like.
GTX.
Yo, so when it came to GTX, right? Like something that's very serious to me is I feel like Ron Tom got a legacy.
Okay.
Right? And
Right.
even though it ended like it did, like I was very much in control of that.
Oh my God, but can we get into that juice right there? Like, what was it like when URL came in and swooped in and took all your black rappers?
All right.
Word.
No.
That's
a
exactly
good
what
question.
happened.
That's a good question because this is crazy because people really don't hear me talk about this.
Yeah, no.
But niggas gotta understand when URL first came out, their whole slogan was real nigga time.
Right.
It was a play off grind time. They was trying to be like, oh, you got funny niggas and Asian niggas and white niggas. And this is real niggas.
Yeah.
Real nigga time. And rest in peace to my bro PH. He used to hate that shit so bad. Niggas just playing with us. They don't understand. Because what a lot of niggas don't understand is grind time has some of the most hood vicious niggas.
Yeah.
But they yo, when you really like a real street
I
nigga or
appreciate the
whatever-
pool.
Right.
Right.
Yo, but here's another thing, man.
Every
Like,
division had like a different.
I
like,
appreciate it because
Right.
the hood niggas get to come and talk to the suburb niggas. We get to come and talk to the Asian niggas.
Yo,
We get to come and talk to the German niggas. Like,
Word.
we about to talk to everybody around the world. I like what grind time provides
But that was
in
that
that
was
sense.
on purpose.
I respected the whole like them going to smack with the real nigga time. That's cool. You feel me? Look, smack was smack. We all do that. Smack was before niggas.
But they had to do that.
No, but hear me out though,
Niggas
right?
from New York.
Like what I didn't like was that the grind time niggas went over there trying to front like on grind time. Like, You call me a grind time nigga? Don't call me that. Like, no, you came from grind time, nigga.
Right, they wasn't around. Shit out corny.
And then you go to smack, you go to smack and start acting brand new. Like, oh, nah, fuck grind time.
I'm gonna be real. I'm glad.
I don't like that shit.
I'm glad you said that because I can speak directly to them right now, right?
And y'all know who I'm talking about too.
Right.
Yeah,
So
nigga.
look, right. So there was a lot of people that didn't understand at the time. All this shit is marketing, right? There's no reason Thesaurus shouldn't be getting the same type of bread that Mook is getting.
That's a fact.
Why? Because Thesaurus had a huge fan base way before any of
That's
this.
a
Before
fact.
Grind
Thesaurus
Time,
on Comcast.
before everything.
Like, come on, bro.
Ilmac, Franco, niggas like that. No Can Do, Pass, Iron Solomon. These were all niggas we looked up to for years before Grind Time was even a thought. But on this side, what y'all want to call the white side, the backpack side, whatever, it really is just hip hop. It's niggas being themselves. It's like, yo, you don't realize, like they don't care as much about the marketing as they do about the art form, right? And so even though that's beautiful, it also can fuck up your career business wise.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing I used to preach. Like, yo, like Thesaurus, I love him to death, but he'll do mad battles. And I'd be happy you doing mad battles for my company, but I was never the nigga that was like, yo, continue doing mad battles. I'm like, yo, we need to get you back on track and market you properly. Because if you hold out, if you do 1-2 battles a year, I remember after Thesaurus battle Dumbfounded, I was like, stop right there, nigga. You're going crazy, Dumbfounded, up and coming star. He gonna continue to go up the ladder. Chill. Like that's how I felt. I felt the same way with Ilmac. Disaster was a little different because he was battling every week but smoking niggas for 10 years.
So it was like,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. When he was like Goldberg. You know what I'm saying? He was smoking everybody. But
he was.
But yeah, I always thought that what a lot of y'all would call now or look at as like the king of the dot rappers or whatever, like y'all just a good marketing plan away from being big. I'm gonna give you an example. This is the type of shit that I would think about that I felt like a lot of people weren't on. Like, so I seen Shia LaBeouf rapping on Sway in the Morning, right?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
I'm like, I know this nigga watch Grind Time.
On the 5 Fingers of Death, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? and whether it's him or people like him, niggas like Lil Dicky, just whatever, right? I'm looking at it like, if you got $30,000 to do a battle event, right? I'm gonna hit Shia LaBeouf's management and be like, look, we need this nigga for a half hour. How much is this going to charge? You paying this much for the battlers, you know you can book somebody like that, right? He come to the event. All you do is let him host the main event and be there for 2 rounds going, oh, that was fire.
Right.
Like, people see him. Now all the other battle leagues are going to look at like, yo, how you get that nigga? Yo, he was reacting to your shit. How do we get in it? Like, you bringing up your perceived value.
Out, sir.
Right.
So,
these are marketing. This is a free gym.
Just
a free gym, right?
To piggyback off of that, how do you feel when like somebody like Dirt Nasty and Andy Milonakis is coming to you like, yo, we watch your shit, we want to come battle. Like at the time,
right? How
did you feel?
So to be fair, Lush put that shit together.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But and I talked to Andy about it a couple times. Like, yo, I remember Andy Milonakis was the nigga that I saw that I was like,
Peas on my head,
but don't call me a pea head. Bruce Lee's on my head, but don't call me a Lee head. Trees on my head, but don't call me a tree head. Excuse me, I got to get my trees fed. What you know about my nigga Andy Milonakis?
Andy Milonakis, I remember when he was first uploading videos, and he was the first nigga I seen make the move to YouTube, and I was like, oh, there's an audience there.
Yeah.
That's how I knew. Because niggas was showing me him in high school.
Him and Tom
03, 04.
First thing I seen on YouTube was Charles Gambino, but go ahead.
Yeah. So, but yeah, just people like that. Like, that's the shit that help us grow. And I think battle rap right now is stuck on the street shit, because that's the glamour and the glitz.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Women doing promiscuous shit and niggas doing street shit. It's always gonna be the glamour and the glitz. But yo, there's another way. And like, even what you were talking about, like with my verse and stuff like that. My verse don't gotta conform to anything.
Right.
She got all the tools she needs to do whatever. But once you step in front of that audience,
they want to hear a certain
exactly. So you're gonna try to conform to that.
Absolutely.
But I always, Uncle Rob would always ask me like, yo, you think there could be a bigger league than URL? You think there could be a big battle league? Nigga, yes, there can be a big battle league. You know what I'm saying? You just have to understand business. You have to understand marketing, and you have to get a whole new batch of talented rappers that you know, like, as far as looks, as
you
far
know
as
what a whole
skills,
new batch of talented rappers means, and this is why I feel like, yeah, you can be a big league, but you can't be a URL, because a URL has too many years in the game.
Can I interrupt real quick? When Total Slaughter came in, right? Before we thought that would be like a one and done thing, we was like, oh shit, they're coming in. Joe Budden, Slaughterhouse, Eminem coming in, it's over. Niggas taking over. Nigga, they came out the gate booking. Mook wasn't even battling this.
And that's the problem.
You booked Mook versus Lux. That was easily 200K.
Yeah.
You got Joe Budden versus Hollow.
You know how much that cost?
So, but see, it go back to the love of the culture, as corny as that sounds.
Right, no, that's the real shit.
But you niggas want to talk shit about URL. If URL and Smack and Bees didn't care about the culture,
exactly,
it wouldn't be around.
That's the point.
Niggas done came in, trying to put their hand in the shit. They was like, oh, it ain't lucrative. I'm out of here.
No, what they did was
they come in. The biggest battle rap crowd I've ever been to was Total Slaughter. You know what I'm saying? I pulled up to the venue, the whole shit, 3 floors,
beautiful,
booked,
spent all their money,
everything.
They spent all their money, right?
You feel me? And I'm like, yo, battery about to change for the. That's when we saw T-Rex and them on TV on Revolt, right? And all the niggas like, yo, this is about to pop off, crazy. But then they come in and they're like, yo, we ain't making money off it. We paying these niggas $100K.
Because what they didn't do was cultivate talent from the ground up.
Right.
There's only one league. There's like maybe 2 leagues that's doing it. I'm not sure about everybody else, so I don't want to leave anybody out. But I know for sure that's successful in it. There's OSBL. Of course, there's We Go Hard, there's Farming. There's a couple of people that are cultivating talent. Cultivating talent isn't easy.
I battle.
It's not profitable.
I battle, yeah.
I battle, yes, absolutely. And they're doing, I battle does such a great job.
They're doing the best job.
I want to give a shout out to I Battle because it's a great place to be. It's a pleasant place to be. And this is not a bad thing. It's a soft place to be. And I mean soft in the way, I mean soft in the way like building, working, cultivating as a battler. It's not fun. Coming in, right, having a good time. It's not coming in as aggressive and as violent, because that is toxic. That is draining. Not everybody is built to deal with this fuck shit. And that shit is fuck shit. It's not shit that you should naturally be dealing with as an artist, as a fucking rapper.
I'm gonna tell you the difference. Hold on, let me talk real quick. The difference between then and now, or what June is saying, is could another battle league be as bigger than URL, just as big? When I was telling June, when I just watched him see a Ward battle, where was the Ward battling at? When I said, oh,
I battle.
Yeah, okay, I battle. That's like a crowd that just appreciates you as a rapper.
Yes.
Right? That's gonna be what type of league will take away from URL if they have the funds to pay, because those crowds, you don't have no pressure.
Let me say this. I've always said, if I wanted to grow somewhere, I would want to grow at iBattle just because of me. Like, I would want to start there.
Yeah, because like I said,
grow there.
Prior to getting on the URL stage, you don't know if they're gonna fuck with you.
Right.
That's the biggest dilemma when going on. But if I go on iBattle, I'm just waiting for my turn to rap.
Exactly.
Because I know they gonna fuck with both of us. So they just want to hear fire shit. You feel me?
Ain't no bias.
I agree with y'all, but to answer what both of y'all said, as far as the league being bigger than URL, I'm gonna be real, nigga. I can build one. I could reinvent the wheel and build one, but the only problem is I need the bread. I need to find.
I don't think the only problem is the bread.
Anybody can come up with the fucking best league in the world, but if you can't get Rocket, Cal, and all these shit, you know what I'm saying? Like
the brand.
URL got
there's no duplicating that thing. We're past it. Smack has been on the streets with a camera, has processed these things to DVDs, CDs.
Off name alone.
No, but we cannot dismiss the journey.
I totally understand. Like, you can't copy Respect. You can't copy what Smack has done 1,000%. That's not what he said. Because you can't.
That's not what I'm saying.
Because battle rap.
Hold on, I don't like that.
Let's go at it.
Can I get controversial?
I look at it like this. What I said when I was like, I can do it. A lot of niggas is probably sitting at home like, what are you talking about?
No, you could.
You're talking about can't copy Respect as an individual.
You can do your version of it.
No. Listen, my version of it. I'm not doing a version of you already.
Yeah, that's what he said.
I created something that nobody else was thinking about. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna get controversial, bro. Without no grind time, ain't no URL, nigga.
Of course, but I think URL acknowledges that.
What are you talking about?
But what I'm trying to say is, this is a different. Every platform is different. So if you were to create something, it would be something totally different.
That's what
we're in a totally different era.
Yeah.
We're in a totally different era of media.
Yes.
What he comes from is different. What he comes from is pre-social media.
Yeah.
Pre-phone, where you socialize on your phone.
Say me?
No, I'm talking about Smack.
Oh, okay.
You're still you guys.
I'm at the turn
If
of the...
each doesn't exist,
Yeah,
each doesn't happen. Right, grind time doesn't exist. URL doesn't happen.
But Smack and Murder Mook walk
Smack
around.
is a different type of thing.
Smack was physical DVDs and
And
SmackTool.com.
also, Smack
Direct was
is very
YouTube.
New York City.
Yes, and
Very
that's battle
New
rap.
York City.
Underground New York City
very
rap. I
much
agree.
That's
the heart of it,
You
like
on your block.
Shay Davis.
very
I'm gonna go
much
plan,
the
like
essence and
like catching
core
niggas from the
of
hood.
what
Yeah.
hip hop is. Very much. So.
Honestly,
It's the
I remember when watching
the
Smack DVDs, not knowing
It
what
is.
Smack looked like.
That's the myth. Listen,
You didn't even know what Smack looked like.
No.
Watching the DVDs.
Listen.
And he didn't care about
Until he
that.
found URL, I'm like, that's Smack. Oh,
I didn't know Smack was a person. I just
Right.
thought it was a name.
Until
DVDs. Right, the streets. What it stand for? Streets, music,
Hold
art,
on.
culture, and knowledge. Stop
Yeah.
playing.
I got a question because and Drect was there and he knows this and he helped usher this into existence. And I always looked at this and I thought this was going to change battle rap. Here in Atlanta, Snoop Dogg had a rap battle league called Gladiator.
Very much a part of that.
Drect was a part of that, and I remember at the event, one of the battles was Hitman was there, Mook
Young
was
B
there,
was-
Magic,
I think that.
yeah, B Magic was there, Shotgun Suge, all these niggas was there. At the end of it, Snoop shows he's like, "Yo, these battles is dope. This is what the future is gonna look like." And so on the big
I
screen,
remember, yeah.
this is amazing. I thought this was gonna change battle rap. Niggas shows on the big screen. I think it was Daylight.
Oh my God, I loved it.
They was battling, but it looked like a gladiator,
Yeah,
like
still
the
one of my
movie.
favorites ever. I don't give a fuck.
But the editing behind
People thought it was corny. I thought it was fire.
it was fire.
It was fire to me.
Thank
you.
Listen, it was
That's
fire.
what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Absolutely.
That's why.
Listen, the editing of it was amazing. So like,
To me, it was.
if I was rapping against you, I was like, "Yo, I come through with the AK like Karolinko and shit."
Yo,
Like,
nigga, yo, I
it
was
like
so
that.
turned.
And-
I'm like,
and they would do that, and you would see like
battle
Karolinko's
rap.
jersey go by, and the AK and the bullets, and it would.
My nigga, Daylight versus Sir.
It was like.
Oh my God.
Oh, I saw battle rap going to the movie theater.
me too.
I saw like
I was
tickets,
so
like you know what I
hyped.
mean, like oh,
He's so
yo, this
amazing.
Mook or whoever's on it. That's what I thought. What happened? What happened is my question. What happened?
I think
Business.
So
Greed.
what Snoop did, yeah, there was some greedy shit happening behind the scenes. But what Snoop did was, he was like, fuck it, whatever happens, happens. But me and my niggas sit around and watch all these battle rappers. I had multiple private conversations with him coming into like Snoop found a way to find everybody. You know what I'm saying, in the culture that mattered and like talk to them. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Mook, him and his manager at the time made sure I got on the phone with Snoop before it went down because they knew there was all type of people trying to leech on to him and get in contact with him. But the biggest thing that he told me was like, yo, like I watch y'all so much and I spend so much time watching y'all, I gotta give all y'all bread. Like he paid me bread for helping put it together.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? He overpaid all the battlers and was just like,
Snoop.
I feel like y'all deserve this,
Snoop
right?
for real.
But before we change the topic too much, because we got some other stuff to talk about. You asked me about GTX.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
So this is what I'll say about GTX. Because that whole journey with Grind Time is very personal to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And some of the battlers will tell you it's personal to them too, like Disaster being one of them. You know what I'm saying? But I'm the type of person that if I step out and do something, everything need to be perfect because everything is high stakes now. There's hundreds of thousands, sometimes millions of people watching. There's a lot of eyes on this shit, and I can't have my name attached to something that's not 100% right? So when GTX started, I simply just told Diz and Lush, like, yo, if I'll sit back, I'll help, you know what I'm saying? Because I know it's big, and I appreciate the work y'all are doing to get it back in front of everybody's eyes, you know what I'm saying? and this is not me being cocky and conceited, but if I do something, I need to have 100% control over it, because like I'm very mindful of what people want.
Yeah. I
know how to treat people that work for me. I know all the small, minuscule things that need to go down to make a successful business in this arena run. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm gonna sit back, I'm gonna watch. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can throw my name in it. I'm not gonna say nothing bad or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying if I feel like it's the proper business situation, I'll step into it. After the first battle with Assassino, you know what I'm saying? It was really, really good. You know what I'm saying? They marketed it well. They did. Like, Disaster is very good at picking somebody internationally and like showing out and like bringing new bread, bringing new fans. Like his contribution to battle rap is amazing because nobody else can do it.
It is.
Assassino's the first battle rapper I've seen with a meet and greet.
Exactly. Yeah. That
it was crazy.
Disaster is a
yeah. Mexican niggas at the battle, like
that shit is fire.
in line, like after he battled Disaster, he went to the back and niggas was there in line, like waiting to get like an autograph from him and shit. That shit was fire. Yeah.
So I just thought that business wise everything needed to be straight, and then moving from that into the next situation, like I was just waiting for them to get the business 100% straight before I felt 100% comfortable just being out there like, yo, this is da-da-da-da-da. Because like I said, like, let's say you got your own business deals, you breaking down shit, you doing certain things, I'm not privy to them. I'm not asking you to be privy to them, but when you bring me in, I'm like, oh, I have to be privy to that information. We weren't even that far yet, you know what I'm saying? And then after the Disaster and Easy, the GTX battle, it was a success as far as pay-per-view go. It was a success about getting everybody in the culture, but I was like, okay, now it's time to really do business. And I just personally felt like the situation was 100% the best for me. You know what I'm saying?
Was it a repeat of history in the past, or you just felt like
certain things I felt like, why would we
Was that a red flag?
make this mistake again? You know what I'm saying? But other things like this is what's really hard for me, right? So I see potential in everything. You know what I'm saying? That's my gift and my curse. I look at shit and I'm like, yeah, I know where that can go. I'll see somebody with talent, I know where that can go. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I'll overlook things that are right in front of my face because I'm like, nah, niggas can figure that out. You know what I'm saying? With this, I was like, I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna sit back. I'm gonna let y'all do y'all thing, and if I can step into it properly, I'll step into it properly. And I just felt like it wasn't 100% proper for me to step into at any given point. But the other thing I will say, it's hard for me to talk bad about Diz and Lush, and I'll tell you why. Because Lush was going through, Lord knows, everything in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Lush.
And like Ron Time was my company. Like niggas didn't have to do a bunch of shit that they did, but everybody came together in the name of hip hop and stuff like that. And while Lush was going through so while Lush was going through some of the most fucked up shit in the world, like he added to my company, my name, my value by doing some of the craziest shit of all time. So that's what I'm saying. Like nobody's perfect, and Lord knows that like he had his downfalls or whatever. But I got a lot of respect for him because he did shit like, yo, bro, like look what I did for us. You know what I'm saying? And Disaster's the same way. Like even though he's mad loud on social media, he be doing shit a lot of people don't agree with. Lord knows me and this nigga done argued mad times.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? But like somebody say something bad about Drect, he'll be the first nigga front and center. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck you. What is you talking about? Da 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 da. And there's a lot of niggas that I put on this on TV, whole stars right now that might not say nothing about me unless I call them every day or pray. You know them niggas that call everybody every day. You're like, yo, son, you not gonna shout me out? I'm not. You know that's not my personality. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like that's why you won't never see me publicly try to air stuff out or say, oh, I didn't agree with this or nothing like that. I just let it be what it is. But full transparency, full honesty, I don't think business-wise it was 100% the situation that I needed to jump in because I know once I jump in something, a lot of people is gonna follow, and I want to make sure everything is right. If I'm leading niggas down,
Drect not jumping into business for me would be a warning. Like I'll be like, oh, let me pause and rethink this because he doesn't even want to be involved.
Right.
But they decide to move forward.
Right. So
Okay.
let's talk about another situation. While we being real, while y'all got niggas saying everything,
bunch of
right?
niggas over here.
So P, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about what we don't like in battle rap. Well, I can say what I don't like in battle rap because I don't want to speak for you, right?
Yeah, we can talk.
If something goes on outside of a battle, outside of people being professional in battle rap, and everybody want to have an opinion on it, everybody want to say something, like we said earlier with the Easy and Remy thing, at the end of the day, I feel like, yo, X, Y, and Z is not my business. Why is niggas getting into that? There was a time when we was doing, everybody came together like Voltron, like you said, June, to do this King of the Dot Season 1 tournament. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, and you were one of the people, I was like, yo, let's get on. And people had expressed like, yo, I don't know, PC had a situation going on at URL. I don't know what to do. And I'm like, why is everybody talking about this? And a lot of niggas out here talking about this wasn't there. So you mean to tell me you're not going to book a talented nigga over some shit that you heard niggas say?
Say shit. Yeah.
And I personally, I don't know if it's because PC's a grind time nigga or I just, sometimes I be in the fucking Captain America adventure mode. Like, nah, niggas ain't going to do such and such.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I called him and I was like, yo, son, whatever happened ain't my business, but I feel like a lot of niggas is making it their business. Like, how do we get you on King of the Dot? How do we get you back in the situation? You know what I'm saying? And we got you a promo battle that was fire, you versus Deuce on King of the Dot. They never put it up.
Never.
You know what I'm saying? But I felt like
And the
after,
shit was
That's
done.
real. They never put that shit out, huh?
yeah, it was judged and you won, and Deuce was fire too. But you clearly won.
Yeah, I was good.
And a lot of people was like, "Oh, PC's back outside. Let's book him."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Yo,
everybody.
all it takes is somebody to really like stand by you and be like, nah, fuck that shit." But
It was like, who you want next? I said, Big K.
You talk high.
yeah, hell yeah.
You talk high.
Drake, bro, I don't be coming outside trying to, bro, I want to eat
You ain't trying to
meat,
play.
bro.
You ain't
I'm
trying to
not
play with
playing, bro.
So, but I want to say this though. Speak to that situation.
I'd rather get smoked, like, come back and they be like, oh, nah, he's finished. Like,
Shit, yeah.
opposed to me coming back for a nigga like, that's regular or whatever, that I'm not even gonna get no notoriety from taking a hiatus. Like, if you see, I'm not trying to compare myself to such, but you see Mook or Lux take a long ass hiatus, they're only coming back for the best niggas. And I
Because they
feel
know
like,
they the best.
Let's reel it back
I
in. though.
know I'm that nigga.
Talk
Like,
that
you know what I'm saying?
But let's reel it back in though. Like, talk a little bit about that situation because it was a lot of rumors going around at the time. One, and two, I feel like it's not right if you don't know somebody's situation and you just sitting around hearing a bunch of he say she say. You can't be like, oh, I'm not fucking like. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But just speak on that situation because there's a lot of battlers that go through similar situations like that. Some true, some false. But just like, what happened? How did that have an effect on your career? And like, just how did you move forward?
It was a lot of. I don't even really want to say what happened on Cam,
Right.
just because like
This is the gloves or version of like,
No, you can speak
what
around
happened?
it.
this shit don't got nothing to do with battle rap whatsoever. Like, it has nothing to do with battle rap whatsoever. It's not battle rap related.
Yo, my nigga, you know what's fucked up about that? I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. So much of this shit is not battle rap related, and it somehow gets mixed into it.
Yeah, like
It's sickening.
if we were to
It's
be
annoying.
a pod that don't speak on no battles, just the behind the scenes,
It
we would be the
poppin'.
number one
It
pod.
would be.
Niggas don't give a fuck about who won or lost the battle.
No, we can't.
Niggas
There's
wanna-
enough content for it to carry.
Huh?
We got
There's
wild
enough content for it to carry without us, so we don't have
There's
to talk
enough
about battles.
content that
We
you
can talk
never
about battle
have
rap
to
without-
talk
we
about
don't
the
have
battles
to.
ever.
Ever.
We can talk about Grizz and Cal right now.
Right the fuck
Yeah.
now.
God gonna let me catch you coming out of Walmart. God gonna let
That's
me.
But with that being said, though, I respect what you just said, though, because we in an era where niggas feel like they get in front of camera and just expose their whole life and say everything that happened, and people are taking that like it's the norm right now.
No,
Like,
no pun intended, we in the PC era.
That's word.
Or
For real.
expose somebody else's life
We are.
because they feel like
When
they
niggas
could
is
have
we
leverage
get
over
canceled
it.
for saying certain
Say
shit.
something.
We can't come across the way that we want to and shit like that. Even when we got real stories on deck for y'all, and we really want to kind of tell y'all, we really can't, because you know what I'm saying, they get deeper in the rap.
We really gotta be discreet and really
Put it
gotta
like
be
that.
professional and really weigh this shit out and balance the shit when we're delivering the shit.
I'm not gonna.
Yo, if she say this shit one more time, really gotta be corrective in this shit and balancing this shit when we talking about the shit.
Don't.
Nah, but look, but no. What I was gonna say was, this is the problem in battle rap media. Because I'm gonna reference Nicki Minaj before I make this statement. Because she said this about. No, I'm not disrespecting her.
Of course.
She said this about. She was on there with Ebro, and I don't know if she was with Peter Rosenberg or not.
Okay.
But she was like, when I heard you make the statement, I'm not sure who she was speaking to
I know
directly.
what you're talking about.
But she
So
was
who are
like,
you?
who are you? Like, that's the problem in battle rap to me.
Talk about
A lot.
she was interviewing Ebro. Well, Ebro.
They were. She was on their platform, and she was like, "When you spoke about me in a negative light, I called Flex, and I'm like, yo,
who are you?
who is this nigga?
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
that's what I be wanting. That's what I would want to do in battle rap when I see a nigga like Cola or what? I'm not even
Talking about this shit.
disrespecting,
Nah.
just disrespecting
Right.
me, saying I lost 3-0, this, that, and third. I would call. I
is this
don't even
nigga? Like-
know. Like, I don't even know who I would call that to be respectable in media. I don't even know if I want to say Uncle Rod, because Uncle Rod would never get on camera and say, you got fucked up. He would never do that. All he would do is put the camera on you and
What do
see
you
how you
wait,
act.
wait,
Yes, he would
wait.
never
You brought up
disrespect you.
somebody's name that would be
You don't get
considered
his
a little
opinion.
bit
Yes, he
prominent
does.
in the culture right now. Cola. People are. What are you
But
saying?
where did he come from?
He came
How
from
did-
Black Compass Media.
But how did he get? How did him, Tony, Bro, and them niggas
How did he become
get
a voice in
voice
battle
to
rap?
make it
So
to where they can?
they worked up to their position, guys.
How?
Guys, it's a little bit out the loop. Just a little. Right now, just a little bit out.
Okay, put
They
me
did.
on.
They did work their way up. They did blog their way up. They worked hard.
See, look, what
They
Pete
didn't just come out
is
and
saying,
say,
what Pete is saying is like, bro, I've
I
been in
do
this shit
understand.
forever,
No,
and
he
bro, you
doesn't-
just
look,
now
never
coming
heard
around.
it, bro.
Let's
Regardless of
Never
how you work to get
heard
to
it.
where you at, you came in
Never
the game.
heard
You
it.
came in the
It
game
don't matter,
2019.
guys.
Yeah,
They
never
do that.
heard
There-
it,
there's
nigga,
fans
bro.
They do
here.
better. You can't tell
No,
niggas been in this culture
no.
for almost 15,
Never
20 years.
heard.
I hear you.
Right,
But
you
like
can't talk
this world's spinning. People are being born every day. You have people
Nah,
watching
that's-
every day,
right.
right?
Yeah.
People are gonna come into this game studied and well versed, and they're gonna pop out. If their characters are popping and people gravitate towards them, they're gonna mean something to them. He worked his way in a sense that they've embraced his character, they've embraced his voice. Cole is a voice.
No, I'm just
I know, but
making it.
you
I
not
don't
being
want-
familiar
I'm
with
not
it is a good thing
pinpointing
because
him. I'm just
Well,
saying.
he's saying that it's seniority in this
Yeah.
shit.
But you
No,
brought
that's
up a
it.
thing.
Yeah.
No, there is
It's
seniority because I
So
feel
boom.
that.
So
I feel that
my boy
pressure
been in
as
the game
media.
from 09. A dude that came in 19, 10 years later.
Yeah, he
You
not
can't
about
sit
to
there
Right.
and tell me about me.
But-
When
You
I
would
hear
That's
be
what I'm
considered
saying.
coming in.
Like,
You would
I
be
hear it.
considered coming in after Cola if media's
And
involved.
shout out to Cola. If you watch this Cola, we ain't talking shit.
No,
but
I'm just-
what he's
I
saying
had
is
to
that,
give an
bro, been
example.
established in this shit. So, bro, I can't be rapping for 10 years. And, bro, like, nigga, I was rapping before you was a fan, before you even knew
But
this
then
shit
y'all
was.
got
And
it.
you
That
over
is
here
going.
talking like,
yeah,
That
like,
is
like,
going
take-
That's gonna
to
happen.
happen.
Like, take me out of it.
Okay.
Them niggas get on there, bash
It's not
murder,
taking
move.
you out of it.
No, take
It's
me
new,
out
it's
of
new media. It's new media. I can't take myself out of it. It's new media out there talking shit about me. Like I just was in the nigga comments. Like this is your ceiling, nigga. Fucking you talking about you got 93 views. You got 93 views. This is your ceiling.
That's great.
This right here
This
is your ceiling. Your 93 views.
I like that.
But
This is your
it's
ceiling,
like
nigga.
they're coming.
I'm telling you,
They coming.
I'm
They're
gonna-
always gonna come.
Yo, you know
Cole
you-
is one of the more successful ones.
You just had a moment.
I
This is
probably-
your ceiling.
I knew I said that
listen,
nigga. What?
Listen, I probably used the wrong person for you.
Uh-huh.
I probably should have used
No.
somebody like the boss or maybe.
No!
I don't know.
I'm speaking
I don't know.
I'm
Nigga
a
like had a baby with
This
his
is
own
what
daughter
she's saying.
or whatever.
It's what,
Please.
this,
That
this
nigga.
what she's saying. This is what she's saying. Yes, you're right. You may have been here and but
No, y'all.
not you.
Let's say murder.
Listen, I'm
Move.
with
They
you, I'm
will
with
get
you.
on there
Okay,
and
I got you.
tear
I got you.
Move to
I
shreds.
got you.
Bro,
They
he
can,
can't
though.
I got
I have an
you. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna
No,
tell you.
they
Hold on.
don't.
That's what I'm saying. It could be you. It could be Mook. It could be anybody that's been here and has been a staple. But if someone has found a way to build themselves up and have a
I
following,
didn't see the transition.
Yeah, but you don't have
that.
to.
I just seen
You
him.
don't have
come
to.
out.
you don't have to.
Yes, I
no,
do.
you don't. I'm gonna give you
Don't.
an example. I'm gonna give you an example of a person that did this in the rap game, and we've all had to just accept it, and you will like it or you can
Okay.
hate it.
I see it coming.
It's academics.
Academic.
Oh my God.
Academics real hip hop is like.
I listen
who
to
is
Academics
this?
every day.
No, I'm saying, I'm with you. Some people love it, and I love it.
Groundwork.
No, you didn't. He just came in up and called himself DJ Academics. Is he a DJ? No.
He did.
No. But I'm just saying, you gotta respect it.
No.
You're going to miss some people's
You're gonna miss
groundwork.
some.
I'm not going to see everybody.
DJ Academics. You don't even DJ.
The boss, let me tell y'all something.
What
The
the
boss
fuck?
may be annoying.
Said he was
The boss may be annoying.
Have you ever seen him spin a
Hold
record?
on.
You
Hold on.
You ever seen him spin a record?
But he's here and he.
You ever seen DJ
No,
Academics spin a
You
record?
can't discredit people that know
No,
their
you
shit.
Academics, have you ever spun a
If they
record?
know their
And
shit,
DJ
they know their
DJ
shit.
Academics, he knows his, and he's here to stay. Now, somebody like Joe Budden, who's a person that, like Drect, can look at somebody and say, he got something. Joe validated DJ Academics.
No, bro. Academics is
It's
the
his
voice.
game, and
He's
he's
the
here to
voice
stay.
of the internet dweebs that didn't have
No,
a voice
no.
before. This shit.
No,
Yes, nigga.
no, listen, that may be.
Man,
Hold on. But guess what? Guess what? You didn't. But guess what? You didn't. Guess what? You didn't grow up. You didn't grow up in the full internet era. So guess what?
Yes, we
No,
did.
you didn't. No.
I seen the whole transition, nigga. I was at AOL
No,
when
they
they
didn't watch that shit together. They didn't watch that shit
So
together.
tell me. This nigga just said I was on AOL. I seen the transition.
Listen.
I was on AOL
You-
with a little running
okay,
man.
listen.
Yeah, nigga.
Hold on. No. That's not what I mean.
I was at AOL
Come on.
when niggas would call you crazy.
Come on.
And
I'm with
they're
you.
allowing you to be
That's
busy
not-
all day.
Okay. Listen. That's not what I'm saying. Yes. Guess what? All of us work. Hold on.
Yeah.
Guess what? All of us work.
Right.
But there is a group of hip hop that we didn't grow up in the full
That
internet.
ain't us.
Time
That's them.
out.
Fast forward.
You know before the internet. Too.
Right.
They don't. So there's no such thing as an internet dweeb to a person. DJ Academics
But
is
what
just
I
my
said,
guy.
I said,
Yeah.
he's the voice
Exactly.
of the internet.
No,
He don't know that.
I'm gonna tell
We're
you
not
some
doing
real
that
shit.
to
Right?
academics.
Yeah, absolutely.
Listen.
Oh,
I stated this.
No,
No,
how old
We're
is
not doing that to academics.
Look, right.
I'm actually surprised that dude. She be on her nostalgic shit heavy, and she don't never.
I think the 90s is trash and dirty.
She been saying this.
I think
for
the
a while.
90s is trash and dirty. They know that. I have I have a wall in my head that blocks like part of my
Memories?
life out.
No offense, dude, but you was getting crazy in the 90s, right?
I mean,
All right, that's why you kind of getting blocked.
No. I mean,
Alright.
no, I'm not crazy in the 90s. No, not the crazy 90s like in a sexual promiscuous way.
No, it was a blur because you was.
No, it's not a blur. It's because it was trash. It was literal trash. Like, to me, the beats were trash.
What?
The innovation was
Those are
trash.
the innovation.
I felt like I was in the wrong era. You feel me? Like, the 90s to me were dirty in a way that they wanted you to do weird shit. It was freaky, like the dark.
So do.
But you're talking about
What?
the behind the scenes.
Hold on.
I had Def Jam management. Please respect.
I ain't
Dude.
So heavy.
What can you tell us about Sean Puff P. Diddy?
Nothing. I met him. My manager took me to I think it was a DMX album release party.
Okay.
The drink was Jay-Z's drink. It was
Armadale?
no. It was pineapple juice and Hennessy.
Loco.
No, pineapple juice.
I'm glad it's a
Pineapple juice and Hennessy. I met Leon Cohen face to face. Shake. My manager literally walked me around and made me shake everybody's hand. Leon Cohen, Puff Daddy, Nikki something. What's her name? The first lady of Def Jam.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah, she didn't like my name because it was
This
Ron
is
G
your era. Come on.
at the time.
I mean, this is your expertise.
What's Kevin Lyles say?
Yes, I met Kevin Lyles. Kevin Lyles, we had several meetings.
Yeah.
It's just that they pushed my brother instead of me.
Skull.
But yeah, they pushed him.
Skull.
But
Skull, your real brother, you said, right?
no, we're not real brothers and
Oh, okay,
sisters.
my
We
fault.
just told people that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
But
I was about to say you was about to fuck me up with that. one.
yeah, I know people. It's crazy.
Yeah, from the Bronx, whatever.
Yeah. So my manager, I was always pushed, but my manager to me is an angel from God because he
What's your
did.
manager?
His name is Hector Aviles. He worked for Scott. What's her name?
Mona
Mona Scott. He was under Mona Scott. He was under Violators.
Okay.
So I had access to everybody. I met everyone. I rapped for everyone.
Chris Light.
Yes.
Rest in peace,
The
right?
whole thing with me was, she needs more development, but let's shop her. And he said, no, she's not ready. And I'm so happy for that. And Kanye wanted to work with me. I used to talk on, no, I never met him.
Okay.
But I was on the phone with Plain Pat all the time.
I know a Mill and Plain Pat.
Yeah. I was on the phone with Plain Pat every day. When I say every day, I mean every day of their work days. They would be working at the office, and I would just call in, and we would merge calls. And I was like comedy relief while they worked. And we would always chat it up. I had a meeting with the A-Team. I rapped for Joe Buttons.
Stack bundles.
Joe Buttons didn't like me because I came in regular, like how I am now. I was then. I came in with like my little ninja flats, sweatpants, like very regular. And he was just very much like very much in the 90s. Like you're not fuckable. You're not nothing.
Yeah, word.
Ninja flex.
If you ain't fuckable, you ain't nothing. I mean
The
ninja.
Chinese
I mean Chinese slippers, like for real.
Crazy.
From the store, I really came downtown. My manager was very disgusted with me. He was very.
Take you to wardrobe.
I didn't want to conform. Something in my spirit was like, fuck conforming.
Yeah.
I had so many friends on the side of me like, let's stuff your bra. Let's do this and let's because you're there. Let's just get you to where they want to fuck you, and not just be like, I don't want to.
And Joe Budden was like,
I heard people at the desk at Def Jam. I was in Def Jam building. No problem with the access.
When did you conform to want to be fuckable? Because now you are.
I'm a grown, so look.
Nigga said, because now you are.
Because now you are.
Now you are.
Now, bitch, I want to fuck.
Pretty
But look, because I'm a grown woman. Back then,
How old were you?
You're as comfortable as you are now.
then I was in my 20s. Like, the crazy shit about then and now, like, I don't want to do too much of the age shit. But the crazy shit about then and now is, then it was strictly about, you was always old. If you wasn't 18, you was old.
Thanks.
So, I might have came in,
That's
I came in the game. I was
Back in the
intro-
90s, you made it past 21.
Yeah,
OG.
exactly.
Right,
So
right.
I was always old.
Right.
Always. That was always my thing. And they didn't care. It was just like, but I bump into all types of artists that didn't give a fuck about that. The artists never cared. It was more of the heads.
You got a talent.
Yeah, the talent didn't give a fuck
I
about
don't care.
the
You know
talent.
what?
Always was like, she's fired. DJ Envy, I featured on DJ Envy
The agents
mixtapes.
and everybody else.
DJ
want-
Envy
they're
did-
like, oh, I see a wrinkle right there, girl. Go put some makeup.
But
on.
never.
I'm saying,
I don't have wrinkles now.
I ain't saying.
But no, but you
know
understand what I'm saying? It
yeah.
didn't matter. It was just like, you're not a kid.
I see why you like this era, because this era allows you to be who you are, and if you're talented, you're talented. If you're marketable, you can just be marketable.
Back
If
then,
you can
it was a whole
you
package.
could have to be.
still have to be fuckable as a woman. Let me
Yeah.
tell you why.
Facts.
Because,
Not really.
yes,
There you
because,
go.
because listen, let me tell you this.
Who's the only? Hold on.
I can name somebody in
Who's
this
non-fuckable in the industry right now? That's out.
Tell me,
Jen,
don't say who I think you gonna
And
say.
Jen-
and I'm not even being
But
fucking.
she like a talk show host type bitch.
Come on, you just said who in the industry that niggas wouldn't want to hit this out? I said Lizzo. You said no, she talks.
She's not.
He said what?
She
He
not a
said
rapper
what?
though. She
What
What he
like.
said, direct?
I said Lizzo.
What he said? He said she's social.
Oh, so wow. He
Oh,
said
what-
Scarlet. He's
Lizzo.
wild. Hey, yo.
You said
This
Scarlett?
nigga
No,
will fuck
my
Lizzo.
Who?
This nigga is fucking Lizzo.
Him?
No, I'm gonna say.
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna say.
What?
this.
Pause.
Lizzo, I got Lizzo. She
I'm
fucking
gonna say, hold on.
Lizzo.
I don't want, and I don't mean no disrespect.
said
ladies. If I
heterosexual
mention
pause.
your name, I'm not disrespecting you. I just feel like you will be way further in your career if the media deemed you as fuckable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number one.
That's a thing. That was
Rap
20
scene.
years ago.
Yes.
If Rhapsody was fuckable, she would be
If she had-
way.
Way bigger than what she
way
is right now.
Rhapsody is
She's
the
the perfect example.
And what I'm
That's
saying,
actually perfect example.
and what I'm saying is, I think she just doesn't lean into sex appeal.
But that's the
They're
point.
gonna miss
Yeah.
it.
So,
Rhapsody
she
songs
comes in
are
on
boring.
some Lauryn Hill shit, woman
Yeah.
empowerment.
Okay, so what are your
How you
favorite
gonna
Rhapsody-
win when you ain't right with
What's your
them?
favorite
You know what I
Rhapsody
mean? She rap. Nah, for real.
Who else?
Yo, bro, and then nobody care about her.
Okay, no.
You come out with a song with the Jizza and Wu-Tang.
Okay.
Nobody care.
Okay, same thing from Lotto. Before she crossed over
She
the
was like 15 though, and
before she
I
look,
I don't
same
wanna talk
with
about that
okay,
shit.
same with
Anyway.
Deetra Nada, talented as fuck. But since people don't feel like
Bro.
she's fuckable, I got it right here. But since people don't, I can name too many females that are fucking dope, nigga. But since the media don't deem them and they don't fall under the sexy category, that they're gonna just get they're not gonna get mentioned. They're gonna get swept under the rug. But they have Shay Noir.
Who's that? I don't know who that is.
You want to talk?
She's on.
You want to talk? Yes. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying.
These women make good songs.
Yes.
They like that, bro.
Okay.
Shay Noir.
My nigga, though, I want to say this. First of all, your level of song, like,
oh man, here she goes.
liking, like niggas that y'all like different type of songs. Like, it don't be mainstream.
No, but what
like
I can do
niggas
is
be like Rhapsody this, Rhapsody that. I like Rhapsody, and I respect her as an artist. I respect her as a linguist, as a wordsmith.
Time out.
But as a songwriter, I'm bored.
Because we need to have this conversation, right? I have a preference of what I personally like to listen to.
And your preference is not mainstream.
No, it's not. When I'm at house, when I'm at home, I'm in the car. My business mind, my marketing mind understands. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. I like Lil Yachty. Bro, there's niggas that want to fight me over Lil Yachty.
Nigga,
fuck with
you know what I'm saying?
Music
with that Minnesota.
Music is a mood. Music is a mood. It be sometimes I be in the car, I want to hear Illmatic. And then sometimes I'm in the car, I want to hear fucking Project Cat. You know what I'm talking about?
I never want to hear Illmatic.
I want to be in the car. You hear Benz like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not driving Illmatic
music is a mood, bro.
ever. ABCGE, that's how you spell that album.
No, he wasn't rapping like that. He wasn't rapping like that. He wasn't rapping like that.
I'm rapping like that. I grew up with Nas.
I will say this. Let me
I
ask
might
you
be
this.
older than him.
Let me ask you this.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, I can hear in the car, we can hear Gibbs. We can hear Alfredo.
I know Alfredo.
But then, maybe sometimes I want to hear fucking Waka Flocka, nigga. Throw that shit on. And I'm in the car like, fuck my money up. I can't read up.
It should be somebody for
our
everybody.
ears are different. But that's the point of being human beings. We're different. Like, the difference is so intense that people don't even want to accept it. The difference is so real that people don't want to deal with it. That we're so different as human beings. It's almost sad.
So let me ask all y'all this at the same time, right? So people are hearing this pod, it's the Real Nigga Pod. We didn't express things we haven't expressed before. We over here having a tense.
We didn't even get
going crazy.
Right. Before just going forward, you know what I'm saying? How are we gonna play this? How are we really gonna dig in and become one of the pods? Yeah, because this episode is for our fans. I just want them to hear how we talk when the cameras is on.
They just want to have to accept shit.
All right, look. 2023, we was way too political. You know what I'm saying?
Not you.
Back.
You like, yo, I'm not. Whatever you say, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. That
Listen,
trash.
and look, I ain't gonna lie, right? I've been cut out a few times in these episodes. Right now, y'all gonna hear the real. Y'all gonna hear June P. And listen, I don't want to be unfiltered. I don't want to be. I don't want to hear none of that shit. I want to get my point across without nobody feeling some type of way, and I don't want to offend nobody in any kind of way. I feel like this podcast is that, like, look, I'm speaking for me. Like, you know, we was talking about, like, like archetypes and shit like that, right? I told them, I was like, yo, I want to be the dude that, you know, the voice of reason, or the one for the real niggas, or the ones that just really feel me from the street. You feel me? So whenever y'all watch me, I want y'all to understand, like, you know what? Like, June ain't holding his tongue back. And June, I know whatever he speak, whatever he say, is really from the heart. You know what I'm saying? So whoever watching this shit, you know what I'm saying, later on and shit, just know whatever I say on this podcast, we all boys, we all crew type,
right.
We all, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is the real, because I ain't gonna say nothing falsetto off my lip. And that's real nigga shit.
I think that when people like discount us or discount me, like when they think that, oh, maybe dudes like, you don't know. Like, my followers are various. Ty Boogie follows me. Craig G follows me. Like, there's people that you would look into my shit, you could tell what it is, what my lifestyle is. It's very big. You know what I mean? But I'm just very humble and very quiet. Just respect the brand, bro. I'm a rapper. I'm a real rapper. I'm a real creative writer. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. You don't have to do nothing. But I'm here to set any type of record straight I need to set straight. And this is one of the best podcasts, I think, that you guys are going to be able to consume.
moving forward,
You're not gonna be cat. Stop it.
see, Ricky Smiley can't act because Ricky Smiley
Can't
act. Okay, this place has been deemed as a place of truth. And moving forward with the
Shout out to
Don't
Club
Open
Shay
Heart,
Shay. Listen, Shannon.
Yeah.
Change that name, but yeah.
That shit
moving
wild.
forward,
Yeah.
moving forward, we will be addressing everyone personally, individually, and everyone respectfully, and truthfully. So be on the lookout for that moving forward. See you next time. PC.
Going forward, for me, I just want to be more vocal, man. I feel like it's a lot of shit I be holding back. But also going forward, I want to expand my palette on a lot of things that I would have deemed garbage straight out the gate. Like me, usually going forward, I give something like 30 seconds, 45 seconds max. And if they haven't grasped my attention, I'm gonna be like, this shit,
Ass pussy.
Refer to my son. This shit ass pussy. But now I don't want to be like that going forward. I actually really want to consider everything as art. I want to consider you as your art is your art. I cannot tell you whatever you painted on your canvas is not as good as this, man. I have to accept everything for what it is, and that's what I want to do going into the new year, and that's what I definitely am going to do.
That's fire.
I just say this, man, as the engine that make it run, I want everybody to fuck with me out there to know that, like, I don't never ask nobody from favors. I'm calling niggas, I'm cashing in 15 years worth of favors. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get our guests popping up there. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be a little bit more vocal. I think I'm the moderator of this shit. You know what I'm saying? But there's times where I could be a little bit more vocal. And I think, like, yo, like, I put y'all together because I knew what it was. Like, all y'all didn't, like y'all two knew each other, but all y'all didn't really know each other, link in with each other like that. And I'm like the common denominator in between all that.
Everybody,
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like when we click on all cylinders, we click. So I'm just trying to work hard this year. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna step our guests up. You want to see us doing episodes like this, just in different places. You know what I'm saying? This is the special lab. I can't tell y'all exactly where we at.
Right.
If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? But
See the albums in the back.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? And the ones that don't listen to. And
Yeah.
I literally live. First of all, wait, let me just say this. Number one, this is the story of my life. Literally playing out. I can look at every last album that he has lined up against this is a part of my life. Like when it dropped, I was living. When it dropped, I bought it.
that's why I chose these.
The moment it dropped.
Doesn't mean I'm jumping in a wheel with you and you're putting on either.
Nigga, you will never hear that one.
Exactly.
None of these songs
I
are
see
my
none of the
favorite.
classics.
Right point.
I see none of the
Everyone.
classics.
You know what? Your allegiance to mediocrity is
Nah,
It's not like you.
To close it out, though, my niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like even to be on no soft shit, just to get everybody their flowers. We on episode 18, 19 right now.
19.
So we spent half a year together at this point.
We
You know what I'm
did.
sayand I built a rapport with all of y'all. Like,
Absolutely.
don't get me wrong, this shit, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for having me. Thank y'all for accepting me. You know what I'm saying? And real talk, like I learned more about y'all. Just sitting every week we sit here and have conversation. That I pick your brain a little more and more every day, off camera and on camera. So when we tell y'all we do something different, like we all fuck with each other and we all lyricists. So we all could kind of be a little, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But we all show love and respect at the end of the day. That's all. That's what it's all about. You got bloggers and other people that just they come into the culture, but they're not really a part of the culture.
Yeah,
we all this right here. We all handpicked. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? We all cream of the crop niggas. You feel me? And females. You feel me? So salute to my brothers, PC, MJ, the Red, Hurricane Dude. I love all y'all. June Peace. Don't quote me.
And also, let's just say thank you, Drect, for having us and putting us together.
Thank you, Drect.
We appreciate it.
Thank my brother, Drect,
and hip hop, battle rap, every part
We did that
of
too.
our culture. Thanks to man for all your
All your
contributions.
contributions in the culture.
There's
My
still
boy
being
right here,
shown,
look.
but
We had to
right
force
now-
him to talk about GTX, but we don't get into more. You know what I'm saying? Don't quote me. See ya. Yeah. Hey.